And I'm back.
So, I don't know, it'll probably take a couple of sessions to figure out the balance properly for this, as well as like session length. So the first couple of sessions are probably going to be really short or really long, and either really easy or really difficult. I'm also terrible at like remembering tons of rules, so you just need to remember your own weapons and shit, man. Think which passive core system did you go for?
I just realised I've not checked the messages in ages. Give me a
Tails.
sec.
Yeah, what the fuck's up with your microphone, man?
Just give me a sec. I'm not sure. It's coming.
Yes, so I think the first couple of sessions will definitely be kind of fumbling our way through. Especially if I'm throwing a bunch of like grunt enemies at you. Because every single time I look at them, I'll have to look up the sheet again. Yes, that's much better.
Is that working now?
Yes, I can hear you. So if you're in the G drive, you could get the core rulebook and just look at it there. If you're looking at the different section ones, it's the GMS equipment bit.
I'm just trying to find what a what's a protocol. What kind of action is that?
What type of action is it?
Yeah, because one of my talents is as a protocol, I can steady my aim.
I think most things are identified by the tags that they have. I only know your actions are defined as long, well, full and quick actions. And reactions. Also, and this is more directed to Tarlock because I know he's read the rules. If you remember stuff and I'm not remembering quickly enough, don't be shy about just like telling me.
Yeah, I won't.
Okay,
I
so
won't be shy.
I looked on the Reddit page. It says each protocol can only be taken once a turn.
Okay, but what other protocols?
I guess they're just things you can do as talents and other stuff.
Right. Okay. So it has like a protocol tag though, right?
Yeah, it'll say it at the beginning as a protocol.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Probably take universal compatibility, I think.
Universe 1, sure. Is Roll20 like really slow for anyone else?
No.
It is like super slow for me. I think my Roll20, my browser's doing that thing where it doesn't like Roll20 and it's using like 80-90% of my fucking CPU for no reason. Right, is this still doing this? You want me to just paste this in your sheet for you, think?
Probably save me time because I've not opened the G drive one to copy and paste it in.
Yeah, I would download the G drive for him because it's just gonna be easier for future. Because when you after you get your rank up and you're picking new gear, you're going to want that anyway.
Which one's the master one that has all of them in it, or is it just?
I think it's core rulebook. It's just the free version of the rules. I've pasted that in for you anyway. Join the Roll20 swindle so you can see what's happening as well. You perfect bastard. Now, give me a second, I'm trying to see why this is using so much shit up. Roll20 not mobile is borderline useless, mate. Never mind the fucking mobile one.
My mobile is fucking horrible.
It's atrocious. They've got two, I think they've got two different apps for the Roll20 mobile as well. And they're both fucking useless.
Hmm.
I don't know, it's mate, just like occasionally the Roll20 tab will just start using like 90% of my CPU for no reason.
Does restarting the computer not help?
No, I don't think it does like tab out. So, because mine was doing it before and I managed to stop it, I don't know how. And then my wife's one just does it all the fucking time. and there's like nothing online telling you what it is. Oh wait, I know what I did different today actually. I took off hardware acceleration. That might be what it is. So hang on, restart my Roll20. Because Discord won't let you stream your fucking browser when you've got hardware acceleration on.
Yeah, it's very annoying.
Oh yeah, that's much better. Okay, Turlock, do you have a picture of your mech and your pilot for me?
I did forget to do that.
Right, okay. I will give, if we need, we will give you a different token to use today.
No, while you do the intro, I can quickly grab some art.
Yeah, but then I need to download it and I need to rotate it and resize it and upload it.
Ah,
I can just give you a stand-in today. And
okay.
next time we'll have other proper ones up. It's kind of annoying that I can't have a separate pilot sheet and token to the mechs as well. But I just can't have everything. Hang on. Now my cat is yelling in the back. It's in the hall just going, meow. Okay.
Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out how to add the accurate bonus and the other bonuses to the attack die.
You...
Do I just
To
have to
add-
roll that and
add-
then roll them?
To add the +1d6, you click the ACK button at the top right, and you select how many it is. And then when you make the roll, it should add it or subtract it. You might just be easier rolling a d20 and a d6.
Oh, just roll it afterwards.
Yeah. Yeah, the ComCon thing, yeah. But then you need to integrate it with Roll20, which is another whole step. So there was a section of the lore I forgot to mention. Tarlock, which is... not this thing that I'm looking at. Okay, so thus far, a single technologically advanced, intelligent, sentient alien species has been discovered. They are called the Fomorians. Named after the mythological race. This species has proven to be beyond the human capability to effectively communicate or to come to an understanding with. The relations have been fraught with friction and small conflicts have arisen as a result. The human Federacy has assumed a policy of avoidance, just leaving the Fomorians to their own sector of space, because we do not believe that they have access to faster than light travel, so they're kind of stuck in their own star system anyway. If they wanted to travel to the nearest human star system, which is the one that we're going to be in, it should take them approximately like 5,000 years, Terra years.
Interesting.
But they're just like so alien that just coming to an understanding and a level of communication is proven impossible.
Death to Xenos?
Damn xenophobes.
So
Also, I sent you some art on the
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so while I'm doing his art, do you guys want to decide what your merc company is called and what your lance is called?
Don't all go at once.
Hmm.
The fluffy bunnies.
Nobody will take it serious. Nobody will take it seriously.
What
Because it's a dumb name, that's why.
I was going to say we're sort of all sort of misfits in a sense. I'm experimental, which one's a spy.
You can't confirm that.
An unconfirmed spy. I'm not sure what your character's like, Tarlock. And I can't remember what yours is. Problem yours is
hacker.
Mine is just a mercenary brat.
Okay, so your Merc company, first of all. What would you like to call the Merc company?
Bad habits.
No, it needs to have an alliteration. Maybe Marx Marauders or something. Or Taurian terrorists.
Who's Mark?
I don't know. Some guy?
Well, who's our sergeant's name again?
Well, the company is not going to be named after the sergeant.
Who owns the company? What's that guy's name?
The commander of the whole company is Colonel Hers.
How about Harris's locker?
The terrorists.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll go over well.
Who's going to hire a company called the Terrorists?
People
lot
who
of
want to
people.
terrorize.
You would be surprised.
Let's go Heisenberg. Oh, heaven spent.
Sounds more like the name you give the ship, which we'll also need to name.
There you go, that's the name of the ship.
One down.
Space terrorists. Terrors in space.
We could call her the bad idea or something. Because it's a bad idea to mess with it.
Go on, there's four of you. You can't be this bad at names.
I'm just trying to think of a good one before I suggest any.
So let's things. Name the ship anyway. Then that's when we.
The
What's
gummy
another
bears.
Well, since this thing's called Object Omega, why not just called Omega? And part of it, or when it's a
Omega
last-
Company.
It's the last thing anyone will ever see.
It could work.
There could be as well if there's multiple units. Obviously, each one will call different units. So where Omega
Yeah, the
comes-
units are the Lances, but there's only one company. So you could be Omega Lance.
Yeah, I think Omega Lance would make sense because then obviously there's different Lance units.
I got it. It even has the commander's name about Hearst's Angels.
That's horrible, and you know it.
I know. Hearst Donut.
So we're a megalith?
Here you go. This is what name generators are for. Alright, how about the Brotherhood of Chaos?
That sounds great for what we are. The Brotherhood of Chaos.
So, Heaven Spent is the ship, Omega Lance is your lance, and the Brotherhood of Chaos is your company.
Yes.
Alright.
You should be able to edit the handout called the Merc Company if one of you want to fill in the details.
Which Chaos God does the Brotherhood of Chaos worship?
Go on. Obviously.
What about the Defiance Company?
God damn it, you're going to change it now that we've already decided.
I was trying to figure out good names. I was looking up some inspiration online.
The Ragged Riders. Is anyone else editing? I don't want to save it while anyone else, if someone else is changing it.
Nope, I was just doing tokens.
So what's the Greek company name?
Unless you got a better one, it's the Brotherhood of Chaos right now.
Arms of Defiance.
I like that. I like that. Anyone else like that one? Or
Yeah.
Brotherhood
Good
of
one.
Defiance.
Just
better
like
than
my
Blue
favorite TV show, Defiance.
I was thinking more Soul Reaver, that's what gets in my head just now.
and then the ship's name is Heaven Sent.
Heaven Spent, yeah. It's actually a pretty good ship name. Man, I was reading the combat sheets earlier and I can't remember any of it now. Why did they like... there's always much simpler terms for things, and they've always got like invent their own bloody words for things instead of just all using the generic terms. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Overly fucking complicated. Like even like full action and quick action. Why can't you just have action points? This one costs 1, and these ones cost 2. Like every fucking video game ever. No, I know that's one. Just like it's like any fucking war game, which you know, Tyler can understand as well. There's
Yeah,
just,
fucking Warhammer.
there's just a million fucking special rules and exceptions to fucking remember for things. And then you're already got all your cards with all the fucking stats for weapons and all the rest of this. Why I don't like crunchy games. We have the lore for our guys. I don't need this. In a second. So, you're all part of the Brotherhood of Defiance. Is that what we went with? Jesus.
Yeah.
And yes, so you have signed up for this mercenary company as Lancers, Mech Warriors. And the company has been you're hired by a corporation to perform a job or mission. But you, being lowly cadets, rookies, you're not given any information. You're just told to get into the hyper sleep chambers and prepare for the warp faster than light travel. Although you're going faster than light, it still takes like weeks to get between systems using this method of travel. So usually you will go to sleep for that travel time. It also stops any kind of psychosis or imbalance setting in from the effects of going at that kind of like light speed, faster than light speed. So a Mega Lance is called in, and I think it's Captain Mott is your Lance commander, and he's a stern drill sergeant type character who I'm not going to do a voice for, but I was thinking using the AI voice from. But he is basically the drill sergeant from Starship Troopers. He has his mannerisms, his voice, his attitude, and if you really feel like he's taking it personally, that he's insulted, that he has to babysit the rookies, even though that's clearly the position that he's like chosen to go into. But every time he's directing insults and yelling at you guys on the deck, you feel like it's a very personal issue he's taking with each of you. So clearly something is actually upsetting him about this assignment. And what are you doing?
I tried to hide. It didn't go well.
Yeah, so you're like you're like scrubbing the deck before you get into the hypersleep chambers. But sure, you are is it Vecra you're called?
That's better than what I was thinking. So that's what it is now.
No, what was your name? Because I've already got it in the titles.
Zara.
Sierra, okay. Yes, you're female, correct?
Yes, but for some reason I still joined the Brotherhood of Defiance.
Yeah, we don't make any. It's just the name. We don't make any like differentiation here. We do have a dog that's genetically modified after all. Okay, so Zira tries to sneak off with you. The rest of you are like mopping the deck, and he spies you. You know, trying to sneak off.
Oh, I don't mop the deck.
So he yells at you, Zira. He's like, "Where are you going, rookie? You were given an order."
I was going to use the what is it called in a ship? What is the restroom called in a ship?
The pooper.
Poop deck.
I was going to use the poop deck, Sergeant.
If you need to shit, you can do it in the bucket and clean it up after. No one leaves the deck while you're on duty.
Oh, I didn't realize we were already here.
But you better make it quick. You have 18 minutes until hypersleep.
Alright, I'm gonna sneak off and see if I can
You failed to sneak off. You can't sneak off.
Oh, you're right.
Grabs you by
Alright,
the
I'll-
scruff of the neck and like yanks you back into position.
And I'll just keep blending in with the rest of them then and do work.
Is this the guy that gives us our mission?
Yes, he's your lance commander.
Can I hack his hyper sleep chamber?
Okay, roll with act unseen.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to hack his. Alright.
Yeah, but you're inside, you're like, damn it, I'm gonna hack his hypersleep one day.
Yeah, I am. Fuck that guy. What do I roll? Inventor, create, hacker, fix, plus.
Here,
I just
you.
hit the roll. Wait.
Well, if you want to do something, you roll the d20, but if you have a trigger for it, you would get +2 to
Act
the roll.
unseen or in here. Okay, so I roll 1d20.
Do you have act unseen as one of your things?
Act unseen or unheard. Yeah, it's one of my triggers.
Okay, so you would have a 10, so that's actually a success. So you do manage to sneak over to his hypersleep chamber without him noticing while he's shouting at Zira. Or Zira. So you've got into position. I think Fido and Ash probably noticed Hackerman sneaking around the back of the captain as Zira has been yelled at.
That'd be loaded into a crate already. Since
No, you got to mop up with
It's
everyone
like
else. You're not
enemy.
special. So you two notice him if you want to do anything.
No, Ash has been in mercenary company since her birth. She knows you shouldn't fuck over the sergeant, and you should also not fuck over any landsmates. So she decides to say nothing.
Okay, Hackerman, so you're around there unseen. What do you want to do?
To the pod.
Yeah,
Nothing. I just wanted to see if I could sneak over here. I did it. Nailed it.
Zira is hauled back in place and yelled at. She grabs her mop. The sergeant takes one look across the rest of you, notices that Hackerman is not in position, turns around, catches your eye. Rookie, what in the hell are you doing over there? Step away
What
from
are you
that
doing
chamber.
over there?
Excuse me?
Hello.
He's going to walk over to you and just punch you in the middle of the face.
Ah. Hold on a minute. I got a phone call.
Don't you answer
Sorry.
me back, boy. No, get in line.
And then they like laugh.
Is something funny there, rookie?
No, sir.
Count your blessings you're getting to spend time with the rest of the crew here at all. Should be locking you outside in the yard.
Give him sort of look at it, sort of gloat. That hunch sort of raises up, so look more threatening.
And he's completely unfazed by your gesturing. posturing. Ashy walks over to where you're mopping and looks at the spot on the floor, and he spits on the floor and he says you missed a spot.
She groans, then gets to mopping it. Sir, yes, sir. Trying to sound very motivated while feeling like dying inside.
Yeah, he turns his back to the lot of you and starts like just yelling up into the distance.
While his back is turned, I'm gonna mimic him.
Yes, unfortunately you fail to notice that there's a reflective wall on the other side of the chamber, and he can see what you're doing. Oh, so we have a comedian in our ranks. That's his era. No mop for you, and he snatches the mop out your hands, pulls out a toothbrush and gives it to you. Congratulations, rookies. The rest of you have the rest of the shift off. Rookie Zera will be finishing your job for you.
Of course, Sergeant.
That's Captain. But you're staring at Cadet. Get on your hands and knees. There's a lot of scrubbing to do and only a small brush to do it with. You now have 14 minutes until sleep time.
Just start cleaning the floor, I guess.
Right, the rest of you maggots, get into your sleep gowns. You have 14 minutes of R&R before you have to go into hypersleep. Make the most of it.
Yes, sir, Captain, right away.
You have 14 minutes. Do you want to do anything? No, you're just going to stand about awkwardly for 14 minutes? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going on to
I'm gonna make it look like I'm working very hard by scrubbing the same spot on the floor over and over.
Roll a dice for me. So I'm assuming you don't have a trigger that has anything to do with like faking scrubbing the floors.
Oh, there you go. Impersonate.
You're not impersonating though.
I'm impersonating someone who looks like they're doing hard work.
No, stretch.
What about Spot? Would Spot work for looking for dirty spots?
He like grabs you by the back of the hair, like lifts your head up and repositions you so you're scrubbing a different spot.
Thanks for the help, sir.
Not at all, rookie. I guess you'd be a private at rookie rank, right? Okay, well, if he's not going to do anything else, you would just get in, you know, undress down to your skivvies, put your items, personal items and clothing away, and then get into the hyper sleep chambers. It's basically just like a standing bed that you step into, and there's a hissing sound as the transparent overlay closes shut, sealing you in an airtight cocoon. There's another hissing sound as a vent fires inside, and it's flooded with the chemicals that are used to put you to sleep. And each of you falls into a deep, dreamless slumber. Before you know it, next thing, you know, there's the hissing sound and you're all bleary and groggy and waking up from hypersleep. You can see your captain is already standing there proudly in his undies in the middle of the chamber with lighting a cigar and like tapping impatiently for you all to get out of hypersleep. You all feel extremely nauseous, dizzy, disorientated. Come on, maggots, we don't have all day.
Can't we just rest a bit, sir?
Why do you need to
Rest?
rest?
You've been sleeping for 2 weeks.
I feel like shit.
Well, it's not going to get any better. Believe you me.
I just need a cup of coffee and to kill something, and I'll be wide awake.
That's the spirit. Okay, you have 6 minutes to get yourselves prepared. Meet me in the rec room. He takes his cigar and walks out of the room.
I'm tuning someone's looks like someone's dog tags or something I found.
You found what?
Found someone's dog tags out of someone's locker. I've taken them, just munching and chewing them.
Ah,
Chewing dog tags.
wait, you're the dog, right?
Yes.
The dog is showing the.
Can you each roll a d20 for me?
Yes.
You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Okay, none of you vomit. You're nauseous, dizzy, groggy, but your stomach holds firm. 5 minutes to do anything, grab anything before you have to go meet him in the rec room.
Does he have his cigars
Yeah, I'm just
somewhere in the room?
I hate the cigar with him, yeah.
See, like, everyone's just laying around.
There won't be cigars lying around, no.
Drats.
Unless you brought some with you in your personal belongings.
I'm just gonna grab a sniper rifle and stuff.
Are you going to shoot a Sarge?
No.
Yeah, you'd have to go to the armory to get a sniper.
Yeah, I need to go get some weapons.
I'm just saying, we don't even have a mission yet, so.
But weapons.
But. Why?
Yeehaw.
You're asking too many questions.
Or am I asking not enough questions?
So you've been through like basic training together before you got into this lance. And the survival rate for training is 1 in 3.
What?
Yes.
There's survival rate for training?
Yes. It's a particularly brutal company, this one. So the 2/3 of the people that you were in training with didn't make it, in the literal sense. And then out of the 20 or so cadets that made it through, you are the only ones that qualified as Lancers.
What
So-
did
So you had quite a bit of experience together already. What do you want to ask?
was someone's character starting thing where they knew Zara's secret or something?
No, somebody knew the dog's secret, Fido's secret. Yeah, you
Think it
knew
was
Fido's
me,
secret.
right?
Alright, then just the only thing they know about Zara's background is that she did suspiciously average during the entire training.
And yet still qualified. Yeah, there might be suspicion that Zara has a relative or someone in a position of power that got her through. I'm assuming Fido is obviously not human.
Yeah.
Is he a dog with human DNA? Or is he a human with dog
DNA and
DNA?
cybernet.
So appearance wise, I mean, do you look like Beast from X-Men?
Probably see the picture I put and it probably looks similar to that.
Yes, but not everyone can see your picture.
Right. Basically, sort of more flattened, sort of wolf face, dark sort of fur, like really strong, and that sort of the arms are sort of like cybernetic bits sticking out of it to sort of make sure that sort of paws go into sort of human-like form, like for hands and grips and stuff.
So very obviously not human.
Yeah.
And you're pretty unique, correct?
Yeah, I'm the first one of this test subject to be sent out to go through all this.
Yeah, and none
Well,
of the other cadets have
well-
been like told who you are, what you are, why you're in this unit. You have just been landed with this very strange looking animal person. And it's not been made an issue of by any of the superiors as of yet.
What's going on here?
You have 2 minutes remaining before you have to go to the rec room. Apart from Zira going to the armory to requisition a sniper rifle, is anyone else doing anything?
I'm sort of grabbing sort of food or something out the kitchen, something to chew while going on.
Sure, grab the snack, yeah. Okay,
Ash would check if her mech is okay.
so you go down to the mech bay to check your mech is there. Silent
Yeah.
death. Yeah, you just walk down there and you can see the printing process has been completed ahead of time, as you would expect. Armaments have been laid out, and the droids and the engineer workers, technicians are going about their business, just running like safety checks and making sure that everything's operational. So everything looks like it's on schedule there. Sarah,
That's
you
nice to hear.
Sorry, Sarah, you go down to the armory department, and of course the quartermaster is there. Behind a protective screen, you can see, you know, racks and racks of weapons behind them.
I'm going on a mission soon. I need a gun.
Okay, so where's your requisition form?
That is a great question.
Okay,
Where
so-
are the requisition forms at?
You don't know where the forms are at. Do you even have a mission yet?
I was about to go retrieve it. I thought I might need a gun first.
You should speak to your commanding officer first. They will be able to supply you with what you need.
Yes. Thank you for your help. While he's doing that, I just want to look around to see if there's any openings that I can use to sneak in here later.
Okay, so there's like a panel that you can see him through. It's like bulletproof glass. And then there's a metal door sealed beside him. And there's like a socket for you to put your eye in for a retinal scan. And also a place to put a palm print on.
With that, I'll just leave and worry about it later.
Yes, as you're leaving that spot, you notice you have about 30 seconds to make it to the rec room.
I'll just start sprinting there. Just burst through the door.
Yeah, the rest of you guys are in the rec room when Zira arrives late, bursting through the door. Your commander, Captain Mott, is standing there smoking a cigar. Behind him are 4 very athletic-looking recruits in black tank tops and dark green combat trousers with black boots. They also have like little black berets on them. The captain coughs and nearly like swallows his cigar when you come bursting in.
Just start whistling and nonchalantly sit down like I was there the entire time.
Right, well, now that we're all finally here, it's time for what I like to call our wake-up routine. I find after a good slumber, the best thing to do is some strenuous physical activity to get the blood pumping in preparation for the mission. So, recruits. And he takes a step back and he motions towards the team standing across from you. This is Sigma Lance. We're going to have a little competition here. And he picks up the pool cue from the pool table off to the side, snaps it in half, and then throws half of it behind him, and drops the other half on the floor between the 2 groups. You have 1 weapon, and you're going to battle each other to the last man standing. Last one standing, holding the pool cue, is the victor. In your own time, and he steps back. The four people standing across from you, one of them is a woman with dark hair, very short. One of them is a tall guy with big teeth and kind of spiky blonde hair like Guile from Street Fighter. Another guy is very clean cut, square jawed, and just muscular and very good looking. And then the third guy is a little shorter and more kind of nerdy looking, but he's still very trim and very lean. So the guy with the big teeth steps forward and he like cracks his knuckles. It's like, oh, this is going to be fun.
Ash is gonna try to do quick movement and grab the pole.
So
I'm
you,
gonna hide.
yep. So Ash snatches it up first of all.
Hmm.
I run in and can use checking momentum when you boost the next round before you start your next round.
What's that? Is that a trigger? That's not
On
a
a
trigger.
talent, is it?
Your talents are for when you're in a mech.
Alright, I'm just looking for the pilot thing.
I think some of them affect outside the mech too. Like if you have infiltrator.
Well, Ram is not going to be one because Ram is not in action when you're a pilot.
Yeah, it's my triggers here. Right, I'm just checking the.
Triggers will just give you like +2 to the roll.
I'm gonna try and get into the big guy, get somewhere quickly, and then assault him basically, just sort of
Okay.
wound him in the gut.
Like a rugby tackle to the gut kind of thing.
He more or less like slam my elbow into his gut.
Right. Okay. Okay. Can we roll for it?
High speed. Right, so it's just a roll 20, is it? Yeah.
I mean, do your triggers have a roll icon next to them? You can just roll it from there.
Alright, still triggering it. Right, so we get somewhere quickly.
Well, I mean, are you getting somewhere quickly or are you assaulting them?
Actually, it'd be assault, wouldn't it be in this case?
It would be assault if you're going for the elbow, yes. Let's just check that wasn't a crit. Yeah, you dive across as Ash snatches up the pool cue. You slam your elbow into the big guy's gut and he doubles over and just for air as you knock the wind out of him.
While they're both doing that, I'm gonna sneak up behind the scrawny guy in the back.
Okay, roll for unseen. That's perfect, yeah. While they're distracted momentarily, I guess you're pretty quick and you get around behind them. And what about you, Prom? Pate, that's your name, isn't it?
What's up? Sorry, I just got back. I told my mom or something.
Ash snatches up the pool cue. Fido elbows the big guy in the stomach and knocks him over. And Zira gets around behind the nerdy guy. What do you do? I should probably be doing this alternating turns right here. You just stand there wondering what to do for a second.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stand there and wonder what to do first. Yeah. I'll take it all in.
Okay, so the good-looking, broad-shouldered guy, who seems to be sort of squad leader or something, he goes straight after Ash, who's already snatched up the stick, and just starts like sprinting across towards her. You imagine he looks kind of like the Terminator with his arms coming right towards you, Ash.
Can I use my shooting the vitals trigger to just knee him into his nuts?
Because it's comical, yes.
Please work.
So he comes sprinting towards you, you turn around and perfectly target and time your knee to strike him right between the legs mid-motion. He makes a inhuman kind of squeal grunt sound and topples over, crashes into some of the cafeteria tables and chairs, causing a great commotion. The woman who is standing there with the beret and such, she takes one step forward towards Fido and starts to do like a spin kick towards you, Fido. What'd you do?
I'm going to As the guy's still sort of toppled over and right near, like next
He's
to me, yeah.
doubled over. He's still standing up, but he's like leaned right over. Yeah.
I'm gonna push him over into the kick.
Okay. Just roll the dice then.
I'm just wondering if it would stay cool be involved with that then.
Yeah,
in this
that works.
situation.
No, you're not fast enough. The spin kick comes round and smacks you in the side of the face. You lose a tooth, comes flying out your mouth, and you're knocked to the floor.
Oof, that got it. That had to hurt. I'll say right behind the nerdy looking guy.
Yeah, you say that, and the nerdy guy turns around to see who's behind him. What'd you do?
I'm gonna punch him in the face.
So that's assault if you have it.
I don't.
So
I guess I could
guys.
push him over and with sabotage, trip him.
No. Yeah, he turns around and he's a lot quicker than you think, and you throw out a punch, and he just like moves his head backwards out of range and then just extends his leg and boots you in the solar plexus, knocking the wind out of you and sending you tumbling backwards. Pate, you're still standing there. No one's like really paid much attention to you yet. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna attempt to throw a pool ball at the nerdy guy.
Okay, so you lean like sideways over to the pool table, grab a pool ball, and you want to just hurl it at him.
Yeah.
Give me a dice roll.
Is that
Assault,
how you guys
if
rolled?
you have it.
Yeah, I do. Is that a D20?
Yeah, there's like an icon beside where you've written the trigger.
Okay.
Yeah, you lean across the pool table to grab the pool ball, and the captain grabs your wrist and pins it to the table, and he just looks you sternly in the face and shakes his head. He says, "No fighting dirty. This is a good clean punch up," and he pushes you into the middle of the fray. You find yourself standing between the guy that is doubled over, trying to catch his breath, and the woman who just kicked Fido to the floor. What'd you do?
Well, do I still have the pool ball?
No.
Oh. Alright, well, I'm gonna punch the lady that's messing with Fido.
Okay, so roll assault from me. Yeah, people could use just the thing to signify who's winning. It's not like a weapon to be used.
Oh.
Yes, he pushes you in between the two of them, and you just like a straight punch and just clock her in the middle of the face. She grabs her nose, which is bursting bleeding, and kind of winces over to the side, spitting blood. Ash, after you've kneed the guy, what do you want to do?
What was the win condition again?
Just the last one standing, holding the queue.
Okay.
3 people are down at the moment.
Yeah, then I guess going after the woman, the female.
Who's spitting blood and be punched in the face.
But she is still standing.
She's still standing, yes. So is the nerdy guy who just kicked Zero.
I want to break the pool cue, but I think the sergeant wouldn't like that.
I mean, Pookie's already been stabbed in half. So, I mean, if you're intending to stab somebody with it, it's already in a way you can use it.
Okay, yeah, then stab the girl in her knee.
Okay, that's assault.
I sadly don't have a trigger for it, so just 1d20, yeah?
Yeah.
4.
Yeah, I guess, with a quick pace, you step up to her to stab her in the back of the leg with the pool cue. And as you do so, the captain sweeps his foot out, trips you up, and you fall flat on your face on the ground. He says, "No, I don't want any blood spilled here. Well, nothing excessive."
Okay, so...
So the nerdy guy, after kicking Zira, turns around, you're on the floor, he snatches up the pool cue.
While he's turned around, can I tie his shoelaces together?
That's
You
evil.
you got to spend your turn like picking yourself up off the floor.
I can't just roll over, so my hands are towards his shoes to tie him together before getting up.
No one he's kicked you away. No.
Ah, that's a good point. Alright, I'll sneak over behind them again.
Okay, so you're crawling over your hands and knees to try and get around behind them again.
Sneak into the fray.
Right, so you sneak back up. Prom, you successfully stepped in and punched her. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna turn around and do a roundhouse karate kick into the nerdy guy.
Okay, give me a assault roll.
Oh yeah.
Yes, surprisingly, that actually works.
Pistol Pate's a karate bastard.
He turns around to, take out the next one of you, and you just do a flying spin kick to him, knocking him senseless, and he falls to the floor, crashing into tables and chairs. The big guy who's doubled over is kind of like hands on hips, sucking in air, trying to get his breath. Fido, I'm assuming you're just getting up off the floor.
Well, I was going to use, because I'm also on all fours, because I'm on the floor, I'm just going to use that advantage and sort of speed along to tackle the guy who's got the was it skinny guy who's got the pool cue just now?
Yeah. So you're just kind of, from your crouch position, sort of leaping at him. Okay, so that's going to be assault again.
Yeah.
Yeah, you leap towards him. I guess you kind of bark as you do so. Animalistic. Wrap your arms around his knees and tackle him to the floor, and the pool cue goes skidding out of his hands. The woman who is being punched in the face, she's like wipes the blood from her face and like steps over to pick it up. So she picks it up. Who wants to do something?
I'm gonna say from there, get the stick, Fido. Get the stick.
Give him a quick dirty look and then just quickly jump over and actually go get the stick.
I don't know if there's a thing to aid someone. I'm going to say Ezra, and it's going to give you plus D6 when Fido makes a roll to get the stick.
Can I use? I've got spot as one of my triggers.
No, that's no. So you're going to roll your D20, but you'll add 5 to it.
Alright. I wasn't sure if I'd got anything to get somewhere quick as well.
I don't think fetch is a trigger, unfortunately.
Why not?
Because they didn't put it in. It's like it's too demeaning. That's only an 8. Yeah, so you bound over to grab the stick in your mouth, but she pulls it out of the way in time and kind of like spins around. And as she does so, she spins around and then kicks you in the back of the spine and sends you flying into a table and chairs. She then jumps on top of one of the tables.
I want to kick the table out from underneath her.
Okay, that still comes under assault, I think. Yeah, you kick the table out from underneath her. She jumps in the air, flips over, lands on top of you with both feet, crunching your wrist.
Not a stripper, are you?
She then takes off, running across the rec room.
Does she run away?
Well, she's putting some distance between you guys and her. But I think it's just Ash and Zira who are in a position they could do something.
Well, okay, I can't kick her in the nuts.
No, that wouldn't work.
Uh,
I mean, you could kick her in the cunt, but
does it even hurt that much?
it still hurts, just not nearly as much.
Yeah, time to kick a woman in the cunt. Words I never thought I would say.
Your patented maneuver, man. Kicking in the genitals.
Yes. It works.
No, that would just be an assault.
Vitals? Oh, assault, okay. Because it's a woman.
Yes.
9.
Yeah, as she's run by, you go to try and repeat the maneuver, pretty much, and like kick her between the legs. She grabs your ankle and just kind of like flips you over out of the way as she runs past you.
Damn.
Would trying to trip her be sabotage?
Sure, that sounds right.
As she's running past, I'm just gonna stick my leg out in front of her from behind one of the chairs.
That'd have been so good if it worked, but no. You stick your leg out, she ignores your leg and does like a flying drop kick to your chest.
Oof.
There's like a crunch as one of your ribs breaks.
Oof.
She crosses the room and then jumps up on another table and looks around. This is like your last opportunity to try and do something.
Can I try to flip the table from under her?
Yeah, you could. Not sure.
I
What
thought about shoe at her
not sure.
while he's doing that.
You could do that as well, yeah.
Like double attack. Hit her with a cowboy boot.
Right, yeah, you can do that. Roll a d6 and that'll give Tarlok an extra d6 to what he's trying to do.
Okay.
Because she's going to be slightly distracted dodging the boot. That she doesn't
So it's
notice Ash getting under the table and flipping it. She goes crashing backwards and falls into the table full of coffee mugs and kettle and all the rest of it. All the appliances kind of like crash down on top of her as she falls into it. And the pool cue just like skitters on the floor beside you, Ash.
Yes.
As you hold it aloft proudly, clutching your broken rib. Wait, you don't have a broken rib, that's the other one.
And she was the last one standing of Sigma?
She was, yes.
Nice.
The captain walks over to you and like grabs your other hand and raises it up.
I'm gonna put
The
my boot
winner!
back.
Omega Lance, surprisingly.
Surprisingly?
Well done, cadets. And he pats you in the back, almost knocking the wind out of you.
Okay.
I want to walk by her too and pat her on the back. Good job, cadet.
That is very surprising.
Alright,
But I
you all
will take
have
it.
2 hours to attend medical bay if you need to do so, and then meet for the briefing in the briefing room.
Yes, sir.
I will see you all at 0600 hours.
Toodles.
Medic,
You see,
get the medic. I'm dying.
you see Sigma Lands pulling each other up, all bloodied and bruised. They're cussing under
God.
their breath.
They deserve it.
The woman's like picking shards of glass out of her side. Next time, Omega Lance. Next time we'll get you.
Are they our nemesis?
Who
Yes,
said
they
that?
are.
Was it the girl that we just...
I just snarl and just start getting myself up.
I was gonna throw a cup at her.
Okay, so you do have a little bit of downtime. You can bring up the options for downtime quick. Okay, you can do specific activities in downtime to get yourself like extra time and extra assets and stuff on the mission. So you might want to try and get your hands on something. You might need to extend the time you get to do things. You might want to get extra information ahead of time.
Could I like hack into a computer to get that information?
Yes, you could. That would be ideal.
I am going to hack into a computer and get that information.
Okay. Is that one of your triggers?
Yep. No, hacker fix.
Oh shit. So I think a 20 is a crit, right? So you'll get what you're looking for with no complications. So what kind of information are you looking for in particular?
What kind of information should I be looking for, you guys?
Information on the next job.
Do you just want to know about it ahead of time, or are you looking for information that you wouldn't be privy to during the briefing?
Looking for information we wouldn't be privy to during the briefing. Sounds like a good one.
Okay, so you see that you've been... Well, let me get the name of the company here. So your company's been hired by Zibatsu, which is a Japanese corporation, which means the system is under their jurisdiction. They've hired you to quell the rebellion that's in progress. They are sending military accompaniments to help put down the rebellion. But you guys are going in first to kind of alpha strike certain installations. There has been unverified reports of megafauna on the planet, or on one of the planets. There's 6 planets in the system. The planet called Theta is the one with the megafauna.
What is a megafauna?
Kaiju, basically. A very, very large animal species.
Oh.
Like a dinosaur.
Well-
A big dinosaur would be a megafauna.
Dinosaur is lurking.
Does anyone else want to try and do something with the downtime? You can also get a drink to try and, strike up relationships with people. You can try and invent things and get creative.
What could you invent?
I don't know. It just says you can tweak something or try to make something new, either physical or the software, and it becomes like a reserve that you can have in the battle.
I'm going into the armory to sort of make up my custom ammo more, or to make up, to find say anything I can fine tune on it.
I'm gonna go with him to try to requisition some armor.
I'm gonna follow them because I'm like, where are they going?
Fido, do you want to roll for your project then? So you're looking for like some specialized ammunition to craft.
One of my talents is basically
Yes.
I carry supply custom ammunition, so I'm wanting to obviously see if I can upgrade any of it or make a special batch of it to do with larger things or whatever things potentially the mission may have.
Okay. Something more geared towards organics.
Yeah. Just one roll 20, yeah.
Unless you've got a trigger to do with like crafting things.
Mm,
That's not a 20. That's not a 20. Okay, you make progress on your project, but don't quite finish it. You can finish it during your next downtime without rolling. But you're going to need 2 things out of this list of 4, which are oil-based. So pick 2 of those things, and those are things you need to procure before your next downtime. And if you want to make a note of them so you don't forget.
well, specific knowledge and probably a good workspace.
Good workspace with different knowledge, that sounds pretty reasonable. And this is for like some sort of anti-kaiju type ammunition.
Yep.
You wanted to get your hands on armor.
That's right.
Is this pilot gear armor?
Yes.
Because I think you could just get the pilot gear normally.
Alright, then I'll just get the mobility hard suit.
Let me have a look here. You can take one set of personal armor and 2 weapons, or and 3 other bits of gear. Yeah, so I mean you'd be able to get that as your part of your gear anyway.
Do I need a roll for the notable feature?
No, you can just get that. I don't see anything saying you can't.
Then yeah, I'll get the mobility hard suit.
Well, I mean when you come and take your gear, you can do that anyway.
Alright, then while he's working on his project, I'm just gonna keep giving the quartermaster a hard time.
I mean, do you want to give him a hard time, or do you want to like cozy up to him?
Can I somehow do both?
Okay, so maybe he likes it that you're like coming in there and giving him shit.
I don't know.
So what is your end intention with him then? Is it so that you have a better relationship with him, so it's easier for you to get stuff outside of the mission?
Oh, I need to find a way into the armory so I can sabotage specific people's weapons for reasons.
For reasons. Okay, give me the roll.
Would that just be a 20?
Unless you've got something like social based.
The only social one I have is impersonate.
Okay, so just your d20 then. So you're going to gain one of these things as a reserve, and you're going to lose one as a cost out of that list of 4. And I'm guessing as a reserve is just something you can kind of call upon as a favour or a boost, or, you know, help get you out of a sticky situation if you need be.
I'll lose a good reputation, but I'll gain a convenient opportunity.
That's very fitting for what you were saying. I'm not sure if you can, like, I think reserves are just meant to be for in battle, right?
I don't know. It'd be useful out of other things, like story-wise.
Does it have an actual section? I don't really see it. Yeah, I mean, if you want to do something just now, or if you want to save it for later, it should be fine either way.
I'll save it for later.
Yeah, just make a note of that, and you can pull out when it's convenient you need to do something. And Ash, was there anything you wanted to do?
Yes. Does the ship have like flight jockeys? Like pilots that provide air support during missions?
Oh, yeah, they would definitely have something like that.
Okay, then get in a drink with them and trying to build a good rapport.
Alright, do you have any kind of social trigger?
No.
So you want to get a good rapport with them to have them as a reserve?
For what? Do I have what?
As the intention would be to get them as like a reserve, something you could call upon if you needed like help or something.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, okay, so give me a roll for that one.
14.
Okay, that's the same as before, so out of those same 4 options, you can gain one and you lose one.
And I would say I gain a convenient opportunity and I lose a useful piece of information. That piece of information being that there is megafauna on one of the planets.
Alright, so you maybe have like, I don't know, you're not used to drinking, and you kind of let your lips do a bit too much talking, and you let slip that you have discovered that there's megafauna on one of the planets.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, that seems like it shouldn't matter too much, right? I mean, who's the pilot going to tell? Right, okay. And with that, you are going to meet up with Captain Mott, your Lance Commander, at the briefing room at 0600 hours. To finally be given your mission.
Can I shoot something yet?
I mean, you can go train, shoot targets with the remainder of your downtime.
No, I'll say that to the captain as soon as I'm in the room.
Alright, so. All in good time, Private. We'll be there soon enough. He stands in front of a 3-dimensional holographic display of the star system. You can see there is a single sun. There are 6 planets, and one of those planets has a moon. Alright, Privates. So, we have been requisitioned to act as the Alpha Strike Lance as a company against this rebellion that is happening against our employers. It's a civil rebellion. They do have command of some of the military that was based on the planet. Fortunately for us, it was not a very strongly positioned military force, so their use of frames is limited. Now, the other lances will be taking more prominent positions, but as this is the rookie lance, we will be taking one of the softer targets. And the scanner kind of cycles through the different planets and zooms in on the 4th one.
Does it just happen to share a name with the information we heard earlier?
No, you skip. You see Feta come up as one of the planets, and you can see it's designated as a mostly tropical climate with deserts at the poles. But then it scans past that to the planet next to it, which is called Filfa. It says, this is Filfa. This planet has a population of approximately 500 million inhabitants. It's a resource-rich planet, abundant in life, stable atmosphere, very similar to Earth within 2% of the natural parameters. As you can see, there are 3 major continents. The capital, Theo, is in the southernmost continent, where it's most tectonically stable. However, our target will be here on the northern continent. And it zooms in the north. It says there is a battery of orbital defense array here, ion cannons. Our mission will be to land at this location. It shows you like landing location. Eliminate any opposition forces and take control of the orbital battery array. Very simple, straightforward mission. And I will be accompanying you to oversee it and to evaluate you. Any questions?
If we can't take it over, can we blow it up?
So it zooms in further and you can see there's images projected of where the estimated things are. Obviously our ship cannot get too close to the planet where the orbital defense arrays are operational. However, we expect there are between 4 and 8 cannons at the location. They will be powered by at least 2 power plants. We want these arrays to remain operational. So under no circumstances are you to destroy the cannons or to destroy the power plants. If things are not going the way of the opposition, they may decide to detonate the plants. So you will have to enter the plants outside your frames, infiltrate it and shut it down.
Do they have a
Only do this after you've cleared the area of hostiles. We expect a small resistance in the area, but it shouldn't be anything you can't handle. If however it does appear you are overwhelmed and outnumbered, you will be allowed to, or you will be given permission to retreat. Yes, Private, you wanted to say something?
What's retreat mean?
Well, hopefully it's a word you never need to learn.
Okay, sounds good.
But the company has invested significant time in your training thus far, and quite honestly, we don't have time to train up another lance for this mission. So we would rather you retreated alive than threw your lives and our frames away needlessly.
So I just tilt my head because I don't understand the concept.
It's when you go back after they throw the stick.
I sort of nod. I just
I'm gonna
Like,
look at him and say,
chewing stuff.
"Woof woof."
I'm continually chewing. Like I found that I've got the other half of the pool cue chewing just now on me.
Yeah, so your required or requested loadouts for your frames have been printed and will be waiting for you in the mech bay at 0800 hours. And before then, you're to attend the quartermaster using these requisition forms, and he kind of hands you out like just they look like credit cards. To requisition whatever pilot gear personal pilot gear you find appropriate for the mission. I'm trusting your training will give you everything you need to know what to take with you. At 800 hours we will convene in the mech bay where we'll board our frames, and the frames shall be assembled onto the dropship, and then we will make planetary drop. Unless there's any other questions. No? Excellent. I will see you in 2 hours. It waves and the hologram just kind of zips and disappears. You are dismissed.
Ooh.
Stand up and salute.
Yeah, so if you look at the core rulebook, or I think the PDFs is there in the handouts as well, for the pilot gear. So you can have 1 piece of armor, 2 weapons, and 3 pieces of other gear.
Alright, so I'll take a thermite charge, a camo cloth, and a smart scope.
Why does it says something went wrong when I look at pilot gear? Oh, never mind. Hold on. Try this.
If the
It might work
if-
better for the G drive.
Yeah, you can go G drive and get the core rulebook if the thermite drive one's not, the Blue 20 is not working. And it does have a section for your pilot gear to be written in on your pilot as well.
Is it off the G drive?
Yeah, there's a pin in the mech RPG channel.
Yeah, Discord.
Oh, okay, I'm the problem.
Ah, I have found the pilot gear.
Congrats. Yeah, so 1 armor, up to 2 weapons, don't have to take 2, and up to 3 pieces of additional gear. I don't believe there's any restrictions on it.
We could take 1. Wait, what? We could take.
2 weapons, 1 armor, and 3 pieces of gear. I don't know, what'd be better, a flight suit or an invisibility suit?
Do we put this pilot gear? I see it. Okay.
Yeah, there's a section for it, yeah. Pilot for. And also one for the armor as well, and the weapon.
Yeah.
So we're to take this base when we get in, aren't we? If we can.
Yes, you're going to land, you're going to eliminate any opposition, and then take control of the orbital array. And prevent the enemy from destroying the power plants, which would disable the orbital array.
Okay, so probably assault armor will be there.
Wait, the stealth hard suit just makes you invisible? Like at all?
Yep.
Jesus.
That's how you take
In
damage.
most systems, I need to make a roll or something to be invisible.
I'm gonna take the stealth hard suit as my armor.
Yep, straight into your cheese.
revolvers? Does that mean I get to carry 2 revolvers?
You can have 2 weapons, so. So being invisible just means the attacks against you are 50-50 to hit.
Hmm.
Before they
I
roll
see.
to attack. So it's like a dodge. Oh, and you
See
always
how
count
I've
as
got-
hidden.
Can a heavy signature weapon be a Davy Crockett launcher?
A what?
It's a miniature nuclear weapon.
Right.
I'm guessing that's a no.
I mean, what thing is it you want to adapt?
Heavy signature weapon.
I mean, mechanically, it's just the same as all things, but yeah, thematically, it could be like a miniature nuke, yeah.
Oh god. Why did you allow those medals?
We're
The
gonna be
war
inside
crimes.
I mean, that seems exactly the type of thing you'd be able to get, so.
The war crimes we will commit.
I mean, I imagine
but-
it's designed to have a limited, like, radiation exposure.
Still, it's a miniature nuke.
Yeah. And you're also a mercenary company, you're not too concerned about casualties and shit like that.
True.
You're just like mission objectives, you know. Anything else is collateral.
Yeah, but just don't forget, we're gonna be inside a building though, that we don't want to blow up for some reason.
True, I should probably just get a laser MP.
I've just got a pistol that I stole from someone who may or may not want it back.
Okay, the sniper rifle, stealth hard suit, wilderness survival kit, and the laser machine pistol.
I mean, when you're talking about nukes and explosions, you can, one of the actions you can do your mech is set it to self-destruct.
Oof.
So you've got to give it an AI so it can just drive right into the enemy and then blow it up.
Just like Titanfall.
The only thing to bear in mind if you do something like that is, although normally you get to go back to the ship, and then they'll print you a new frame for like the next day for the next mission. But if your next mission is before then, you're not going to have time to get a new frame printed. So unless you have frames already on standby, you're going to be going down without a frame. Or if you're stuck on a planet or on an asteroid or something like that, you know, you're stuck with what you have until you can get back to the ship.
That's what I put in for my pilot gear. I think data plating was a gear thing, right?
I mean, don't send me it, just put it into your gear sheet.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm not fucking tracking it all. I got enough to
from
track
sort of
with these enemies.
So, you know, allied weapons sort of thing. I was going to have like one of my things is like an arm blade that pops out. Would that be a light one or would that be a medium one? Because this side.
I mean, it can be either. You just pick what you want it to be. Unless it says there's a restriction somehow, all that stuff is just flavour.
Says light ones be like knives, bayonets, punching daggers, and short swords.
Yeah,
that's
so if it's a
yeah.
dagger or a short sword or a knife, it's light. If it's like an actual sword or a saber, it'd be medium.
Just wanted to cut the tag sidearm does.
Yeah, because it's a sidearm.
I mean, how much gear we take?
1 armor, 2 weapons, 3 other bits of gear. But you don't have to take that much. Stress, structure, blah blah. I don't see sidearm as a tag, it's in here somewhere though. I would assume it's something like it's just quicker to get out or some shit. Your tags, 105. Sidearm. This weapon can be used to fight as a quick action instead of a full action.
That'll work then.
I think fight is just melee, because normally you can shoot a weapon just as a quick action anyway, unless it's a super heavy on your meg. Yeah, once you're all kitted out, just let me know. I'll take us to make bay.
Alright, I'm ready.
I am ready as well.
Yep, ready.
Wait, going quick.
Before you go, do you want to sound off what your call signs are so you know what to call each other? So, Lance Commander Captain Mott, his call sign is Zim. So he clambers into his frame. It's a North Star frame. Can't remember the name. You know, coated in matte black. Probably has neon blue LED lights around the edges. And like a gold emblem of your company's insignia on the left shoulder plate.
Hmm.
And he comes in, he's got full, you know, hard suit on. A big, massive, oversized gun, looking like Gears of War style. As he clambers in, and he's got this kind of like bubble helmet that you can see his face through. Suit up. And he gets lifted up, automated crane thing, and it places him into his mech. And because the Everest frames don't really have a predetermined style, you just can describe your mechs as you're getting into them.
Okay.
So Ash, what's your frame look like?
I'm looking for the image. I had it somewhere, but I closed the tab. Here it is. Okay. Her mech is a rather humanoid model. With a small skirt along the hips so it doesn't get too damaged there. Well, you can see the image. The most outstanding feature is probably the single red sensor, or well, eye in the head, and of course the big ass rifle it carries. And it's called Silent Dead because it's an LG name.
Is it painted in a particular pattern or anything?
This was a jungle operation, wasn't it?
No, we're not on a tropical planet. This is a temperate zone we'll be going to.
Ah, it just has forest camo.
Zira, what's your one look like?
It's a like light dark gray, blackish with just the jump jet wings on the back with the anti-material rifle and a few other guns on it.
Okay, so it's quite a light, nimble looking sort of mech, isn't it?
Right.
And it's humanoid looking as well, yeah.
Yeah, its name is Banshee.
Pete, what's yours look like?
So mine's gonna be bright orange. It's gonna have horse legs. And the top is gonna be like humanoid. And it's called the dog catcher because we have a dog on our team.
Isn't that racist to call it that?
I'm a highly offensive dog.
I'm sorry, I'm pure laughing because right away he's like, yeah, it's bright orange, it's got horse feet.
Yeah, and it has hands for punching other robots and small fleshy men. Yeah.
So, what's your mech called?
Dog catcher.
Dog catcher, okay.
Yeah.
And your call signs, so, well, I suppose.
Oh, my call sign is Sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sarah's call sign is Jester.
Ash, your call sign?
Rifle Jack.
Rifle Jack Jester, Sugar. Fucking Sugar. He's so in the other games, that's what's so funny. And Tink, have you got your gear?
That's right.
Yep, got the gear now.
So what's your mech look like?
Mine is a quad to bipedal one, so you can flip between both modes. It's got a sort of large jaw-like one at the front of its face with a long sort of visor with a red light going across it, so for easier for scanning and searching.
Kind of Cylon sort of thing.
Yeah, also has a tail-like function that sort of retracts and goes back in, sort of like a grapple rope
Okay,
thing.
so you're going for the whole theme that your mech is also like a dog.
Yeah, but the tail thing also goes in, just only fires out when needed.
Of course.
Does your tail wag on your mech?
Only when he's happy.
Or like a... when he's caught something at his mouth and crushed it.
Can you throw your tail like a boomerang?
No. More sort of like either wrangle something in a sense. Or down.
What's your mech called?
It's known as Bone.
And what's your call sign?
Kojo.
Cujo. Yeah.
Kujo.
The killer dog. Again, thematic. Okay, so you all climb into your mechs. The countdown begins as your mechs are loaded into the massive dropship. This is just like this egg-shaped thing with a... It's got a retractable sort of like spike thing at the bottom, which also acts as not a booster, but something to slow down the rate of descent. So you load into there, countdown begins, your Lance Commander, call signs he gets you all to sound off with your call signs once you are fitted into the dropship.
You were gonna say it.
Yes. You have to say it.
Sugar.
Jester.
Kojo.
Sugar.
Riflejack, sound off.
Copy and out. Riflejack. I don't know how that works.
You just go Riflejack, or you could go Riflejack ready.
Riflejack. Riflejack ready.
And then so just like Omega Lance, hoorah! And you hear
Hoorah.
you hear the rockets, activating, and it as it pushes itself out from the bay very slowly at a huge anticlimax, and just drifts very, very slowly away from the main ship. You hear the computer on board saying rate of descent, and it's giving you the distance, the speed, the trajectory. You can see all your scanners and LEDs in your HUD lighting up. You can see the target space on the ground and the arc you're going to take to get there from orbit. You can see the icons for your ship and the fighters kind of patrolling around it. You're at an extended distance outside the orbit of the planet, so the orbital rays can't shoot you, obviously. And everything seems to be going fine for the first 3 or 4 minutes, and then a warning starts flashing up, and an unknown icon pops up on the HUD array, showing something else in close proximity to the ship you just left. You can hear Zim, he kind of like command, what's the problem? And then there's a shh, and you can hear talking like physically, but his communication is kind of cut off from your guys' communication. You can hear the onboard computer saying adjusting trajectory, evasive maneuvers, and then Zim cuts back into communication. An enemy ship from Orion has decloaked in proximity to the main ship. Stand by. And you can just see like multiple icons denoting missiles or projectiles of some sort coming from the Fomorian vessel towards your vessel. And one of them coming towards the dropship that you guys are on at the moment. And Zim comes back online and says, Omega lands, brace yourselves, impact imminent, and you can just slowly watch the icon comes towards you all on the HUD before there's a shudder. Your mech like shakes, even with the geostabilizers and everything. You're like rattling around in 0G. Your teeth are like rattling around in your helmet, and Zim's comms just goes dead and fills with static. All the lights turn red on the dropship vessels, and you can feel the acceleration as you like descend into orbit. You can hear like panic kind of commands going across the communications, and then there's just static and dead air, and you can feel the heat, or you can see the temperature rising on the monitors of your dropship as it starts to like burn up in orbit. You can see like chunks of metal flying off the sides of it in exposed space around you. Fortunately, you know, you're concealed in your mechs and they can withstand a certain degree of environmental effects like this, but on their own they would burn up on re-entry into an atmosphere. After a few minutes, you kind of enter the atmosphere proper. You can see the fires go out from around you, and you can see the ground far below, but your trajectory, your descent is much faster than it's supposed to be. The computer recalibrates a safe position for you to land, which is going to be off from where you're supposed to land. You just can visually see as you're going over the cannons, and you can feel the fizzle of the ion cannons firing up at you as you descend over them. Just these big streaks of blue flashing light across your sensors. And then there's a kind of moment of just nothing, and then just a hard shudder as your dropship just slams into trees and rocks and hits the ground.
What happened? Where's the captain?
Beep boop.
Where's Turlock's character?
In the dropship.
Okay, so you guys can position, if you look at the bottom of the map, you can see your 4 mechs. You should be able to position your mech anywhere on the bottom row to start if you want. The way cover works is you get cover if there's something between you and the target, or the one attacking you, as long as you're not bigger than the thing standing between you. But I'm going to say the trees are all the same height as you guys, size 1. If you're standing next to the cover, or you're inside of it, you can shoot through it without a negative modifier to your shooting. But anything shooting at you, you'll count as being in cover. And trees are all counting as soft cover. So as you were like falling out of the sky and stuff and landing, you'll be able to get a quick view. So there's like cliffs up here, and sitting on the cliffs are a bunch of the cans for the battery, as well as 2 power plants and various other small buildings.
What are those in between the turrets and the enemies on the bottom? Those mines?
The little ones? Those are infantry.
Okay, yeah, no, I see them now. I see the picture.
So, you guys get to decide who out of you goes first in initiative, and then the enemies will take 1 turn, and then one of you will go, so on. Your movement is always free for your speed. If you look at the combat cheat sheet, or you should be able to see the list of actions you can perform on a turn. You have a full action, which is 2 AP effectively, quick actions, which are 1 AP. And you can move and then do an action, or you can do an action then move. If it's quick actions, you can split up your movement between the actions. So you could like move to do a quick action, then move another 2, and then do another quick action, for instance. Depending on what your speed is.
4.
So, yeah, which one of you wants to go first?
I will. I roll.
You don't need to roll until you're doing like an attack or something.
Okay. And then the range on our weapon is 15.
So your long range weapon is the super heavy, yes?
The
Cyclone thing.
cyclone pulse
Yeah,
rifle.
so that's a super heavy,
nearby.
so it takes a full action to fire, always. So that will be all your AP, just one action to shoot it. But you can move first and shoot, or you can shoot it and then move. Unless your
Okay.
ordnance or something like that has a special rule that says you can't.
And then how do I pull up to see the what is? So it's just 15 tiles away.
Yeah, you should be able to. There's a widget on the side of Roll20. It looks like a little flat rectangle. It's the ruler. You click on that, and then you can drag that on the screen to measure tile distance.
Oh yeah, so that one has to be, you have to shoot before you move because it has ordnance.
Okay, yeah, so you have to shoot and then move. What's your range on the cyclone?
Okay. 15. I'm trying to close the thing.
So you're 18 away to the nearest guy at the moment. So you're not going to be able to just shoot him from the get-go.
1, 2, 3.
And because you've got ordnance, you can't shoot after you've moved, yeah? That weapon. So you could either take a... You could use quick actions to boost.
I don't have ordnance on this weapon.
Do you not? Really?
Oh no, I think it's just the
Accurate, loading,
anti-material rifle.
reliable 5. Yeah, this is just accurate, loading, reliable.
Alright, okay. Oh, it's just got loading, so it's between turns, okay. Okay, so which one are you picking for your target?
I was gonna pick the tank on the second turret. First, I'm trying to.
This one?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, so you should be able to just roll with your weapon by clicking on the icon for it. It's accurate, so you get an extra d6 to hit. You need to beat the tank's evasion. Just pull this up. You definitely hit it.
Pew pew.
I'm assuming that's 11 damage. Does your thing have like a blast radius?
I don't.
Yeah, the cyclone has a 2 radius.
How do you see that?
Okay, so that's going to mean that the one.
Oh wait,
you...
no, I'm sorry, I was looking at the howitzer.
That's
Sorry. It doesn't have a radius.
Yeah, I don't see a radius on them. I see an accurate, loading, reliable X.
Okay, yeah, so the reliable means it's going to do a minimum of the 5 damage, no matter what, as long as you hit it. Yes, you fire the cyclone launcher, it arcs up in the air, comes down, and there's just a kind of thump, crumple sound, and a great gout of smoke going up in the air where the tank once stood. So then they're going to retaliate. So they're going to shoot this. So you're definitely in range. And I guess they will shoot back at you, Sugar, since you're the one that shot at them. What's your evasion? I don't think it's going to matter.
My evasion is 8.
Yes, so a 1 does not beat an 8. The 1 plus 2 does not eat an 8. What happens when this misses? So it's a radius of 3. Okay, we're going to have to roll for that sec. So you're here, we missed. There's 6 around you. Let's see what direction this goes in. 1, 2. I missed you by quite a bit, so it probably lands here. So yes, the shell arcs through the air and then hits the tree kind of northeast of you. here, and there's just the shell makes a massive crater in the ground, such that it actually kicks up the dirt around it to make like a big indent crater, which could be used as cover.
Yeah, I was just thinking that, like, fucking.
These two hexes are highlighted there. They are both cover now if you were to stand on them. Okay, so
Yeah,
which
like-
one of you want to go first? Or next, rather? Jester, Cujo, or Riflejack?
If no one else wants to, I guess I'll go next.
I was muted. I said I would like to go next.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I would like to do my talent. The I closed the sheet that was written on. Yes, the stable steady. As a protocol, you may steady your aim. If you do, you become immobilized until the start of your next turn, but gain 1 accuracy on all attacks you make with rifles.
Okay, so +1 to your roll.
Yep, and I want to shoot one of the tanks. Which one doesn't matter, they are all within 20 hexes of range. So I have +1 accuracy.
I will say the tanks down at the front there, you know, you can see them shooting, no problem. The other ones are like elevated, so you would to get line of sight to them, you'd have to be elevated.
Okay. How much can I move in a turn?
What's your speed? You can move your speed in hexes, and then you can use quick actions to boost as well.
But remember, when you move, you can't use the anti-material rifle after. But if you're next to me, you get a bonus from spotter, since I have the spotter talent.
Sorry, I was interrupted. So how much can I move? Speed.
Yes, your speed in hexes.
Where do I find my speed? Oh yeah, it's 4.
Yeah, so you can move 4 hexes. If it's the anti-material rifle, like Alex was saying though, you need to shoot before you move with that one.
Can I still hit one of them?
What's your range for the anti-material?
20. And the nearest is 18 away.
Yeah, you can definitely do that then.
Okay, then I take aim and shoot for +1 accuracy. Where's the gun? Here.
That will definitely hit.
And 7 damage.
Anti-material gun, so that's probably like a kind of black void beam getting shot out, I'd imagine.
More
It's-
yellow beam. Also, it's kinetic, so it will actually be a actual bullet.
Think the anti-material rifle from Fallout New Vegas. It's just a heavy-duty sniper rifle.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the projectile just goes out kind of like a rail gun, high speed, tearing through the air. It's probably the crackling of ozone as it does so, and it strikes the tank, and the tank just implodes.
Yep.
Just a burst of shrapnel and probably not even flame, just like smoke, as the thing just explodes from within. Then I'm going to shoot another one of these. These are terrible, by the way. Your vision is 8 prom, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss you again. We're gonna go 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's gonna be down here. Right bang between Jester and Riflejack with the Earthshaker round.
Right there.
So that means
Or right there.
if Riflejack and Jester could do a hull save for me.
hull save.
Do we roll hull or do we roll save?
Hull. Okay, Jester, you are knocked prone by the vibration from the shell, smashing into the ground, kicking up dirt and debris, creating 2 more covers.
I rolled again because I still had the +1 accuracy in.
Oh, I have. I need to roll a 1d6. Would that help at all? Since I have stable structure.
No, you rolled a 1, even with 6, you're not going to make it.
All right. So I have. You said I have damage.
No, you don't take damage, you're just knocked prone from the vibration. So attacks against you while you're prone get extra dice. Prone characters are slowed and count as moving in difficult terrain. You can remove prone by standing up instead of taking a standard move, but unless you're immobilized. Standing up does not count as movement, so it does not trigger Overwatch. So yeah, instead of movement your turn, you're just gonna have to stand up.
Alright, I guess I'll just use my turn then to stand up.
Okay. You can still do your actions though.
Well, I guess that counts as a move, so I can't shoot the anti-material rifle now.
It does not count as movement.
Oh, okay. Then. Yeah, I'll just. Would I still be able to use this talent then? The steady aim?
You're not immobilized, so you should be fine. You're just slowed.
So that would increase my accuracy by.
You're definitely going to have to. I take it you're getting this next one in a row here, yeah.
Yeah, and then it gets the extra d6 from the overcharged rounds.
For damage, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, your extra damage will cause that to implode. So just a boof, and the whole thing just kind of shatters and crumples, and then goes flying outwards as shrapnel. Okay, Cujo.
I've got as long shots for the rest.
What's that?
I've not got as long a shot as everybody else.
Yeah, so you just went close
Mine
distance.
is more of a... Yeah. So mine has a bigger projectile, it's better for the larger groups of people though, the howitzer.
Yeah.
So I'm going to move for cover behind.
Oh, I mean, you can just count hexes if you've got movement of, what, 4?
I'm just trying to see where I can get the best cover from 4 heads.
Sure.
From where I am. Now I'm going to use my light drone, activate it.
Your which, sorry?
One of my way. It's a Nexus light drone.
Oh, the drone, yeah.
Because it's got a range of 10 when it fires and stuff like that. But can I put it into like an Overwatch type thing or something? Because it says that it's smart, so this weapon's a self-guidance system, self-propelled projectiles, or how does the drones work? I'm not entirely sure.
It's basically just a weapon you fire.
I've got a range of 10 for that, so I can fire the drone out then.
Are you within 10 of them?
I think so now.
No, you're
What's
14
your
away.
hands?
You can so you can boost, which is you use one of your quick actions to move your movement again. So you'd be able to get 4 closer. And you can go straight through trees, they don't matter. And that would put you within 10 of them.
I can still attack then, yeah.
Yes, because a skirmish, which is just a non-super heavy weapon, is just one quick action.
I'll just check distance.
So you go. So 4 gets you there. And then you're within 10 of that guy.
I can use my rifle then, it's probably more powerful. Yeah, right. Yeah, rifle's got a range of 10.
Okay.
So just click on the rifle button, yeah.
Yeah, it's got a dice icon beside it. You got a range of 15 with that. Oh no, sorry, your 15's the hit range stats, yeah. But yeah, she definitely had some 6 damage. And yes, this tank also pops. So there's the remains of 4 tanks just sort of like sitting there. And then I get to unload everything else. So, Prom. If the other artilleries can actually fucking hit you.
I was looking at this projected shield. How does this work in this situation?
It should tell you in the description.
Nominate a character within line of sight, all ranged or melee attacks they make against you or that you make against them gain +2 disadvantage until the start of your next turn.
That one misses. So this is what's okay. So Riflejack and Jester, could you just make the hull check for me again? The hull save again.
Oh god. Fuck.
Uh, 11.
11 should be fine, but 8 for Riflejack is going to knock you prone.
Okay.
Thanks for. How are these supposed to hit anything, man? They're fucking terrible.
I think that's the point. They want you to have robots fighting robots.
But these are robots. You just change the tags on them to make them not robots. It's the frame and the weapon is exactly the same.
Oh, then it's Roll20. Roll20 doesn't like that. Doesn't like having to do all that work.
2, 3. Lots of cover getting kicked up for you here. That's them. Okay, squad. Who have even worth weight? Okay, so anti-armor. Oh, I don't know if you're close enough for that actually.
Who's that fired at?
Nobody, you're all out of range. So
You
this infantry squad is going to move to use the tanks as cover.
They are moving into sniper range.
Yeah, it's because you're gonna use that giant sniper rifle against these tiny little people.
It totally works. They will just over-penetrate the entire squad, leaving nothing behind but some bloody mist.
Oh, here. I'll advance next turn. Do we start from our own tile for movement or the one next to ours?
I mean, moving to the tile next to you would count as 1.
You
Okay.
have to let me go first.
Hang on, they can move in range of you. Let's see. Right, Cujo. So they're going to shoot at you with this anti-armor. So what's... Yeah, Cujo's evasion is going to be 8, right? You don't have any bonuses?
And just checking.
Finally hit someone.
Does this shield only work for me and them?
I
Or
think
can I
so.
put it on other people? Because it says type 3 projected shield.
Right, so, Cujo. Unless your evasion is higher than higher than 10, they're going to hit you with 5 explosive damage. and it ignores any armor you might have.
I think I have to deploy the shield, the type 3 shield. I think I have to deploy that before that goes well. Vision of 8.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have any systems that bumped up, was what I was asking.
So how much damage did I take?
5. So your HP goes down by 5.
So where do we mark it? Where do you mark it in the sheet?
So on your, no, not your guy, your mech. Your mech where it says HP, it's underneath the meters. It says 14 out of 14 for you, so you're going to be 9 out of 14.
Okay.
The other guys are out of range of you. And then, would this happen yet? I think it would. Because you just destroyed all those things. So out of the bushes and hidden in amongst the trees with like camouflage netting on them and stuff, 2 mechs stand up and start to move. Check my movement quick. These are so slow. He's gonna go there. He's gonna go there.
What, you don't want to bring him too close?
They don't move very far. Okay, but he does initiate a shield. Yes, so this mech on the, well, both mechs, they stop, and then this big yellow light energy shield kind of just like forms and covers 4 hexes going across where the destroyed tanks were, where the guys are standing now. I could probably just draw with this. No, you're not gonna let me draw that. It's not gonna let me draw it. Fuck it. Yeah, the soldiers have energy shields on them, basically. Okay, so you guys, that was the end of that round. We're on the second round. You guys can do what you want to do. So who wants to
You
go
have to
first?
let me go first. You have to let me go first. I have to fire my howitzer and that big crowd of them.
Oh, sorry. The way it's supposed to work is the guy who just took the turn, they name who the next person is going to be.
Alright.
So you
Okay.
took the last turn, Cujo, so you get to name who takes the first turn.
Can I name myself?
Yes, you can.
I name myself. I'll probably get cover for when I go in the trees, yeah? In the trees.
You'll get soft cover if you're in a tree, yeah.
Trying to make it to the back trees there, but I don't think I make them that short.
Well, I mean, if
Let
the
me-
trees are between you and the thing shooting at you, you'll get soft cover as well. But, I mean, they're not very good at hitting you guys anyway.
I'm getting closer to them, so I don't want to get
And
them easier.
I don't think it'll matter for the artillery, because they just kind of arc anyway.
Right, I'll try my howitzer first, and then can I move, or do I have to use that fact first?
Is it ordnance?
Howitzer's heavy.
Yeah, if there's no ordnance, you can move and then shoot.
No, the howitzer has ordnance.
Oh yeah, it does has ordnance, yeah, so I have to just fire it then.
You have to shoot that before you move, yeah.
Okay, let's fire it then. It's got a range of 20 anyway, so I can definitely hit the group of guys.
Alright, so you're just shooting at the 1st Infantry Squad.
Yeah, I'll shoot into the middle of them, or aim for that sort of point.
I'm pretty certain 16's going to hit them.
It has blast radius too. It has blast radius.
Blast radius of 2, and that's a damage of 7, yes?
Something like, I think it's a roll for how much damage, but yeah.
No, it says it on your thing. Like, when you make that roll, it automatically rolls your damage for you. I just can't read the icons because they're black and they're too small. 7 damage. These guys don't have any armor because they're just pure infantry. That's gonna hurt. It's 4, 5, 6, 7 out of the 10 of them dead.
In the glorious shot of battle.
Jesus.
One arcane howitzer just dunk slowly arcs through the air, lands right in the middle of them. Goodbye.
He was only 2 days from retirement.
Because I believe the howitzer just ignores the cover because it's arcing.
It arcs.
Yeah, I believe that's the case.
There's a missile just it fires across it, sort of dog shit. It's got a dog painted on it, or like a wee shot, a wee dog painted on it.
Of course it does.
And I can move as well then.
You can move now, yes. And you still have another quick action after that.
What can I do with the quick action? Can I shoot again then, or is that?
You could shoot again. You could. Can you do it with the same weapon? I think you can. Unless your weapon is reloading, you can.
As I reload that weapon, so I can't use that weapon.
You could shoot another weapon.
You reload automatically in between each turn, or do you need to use your next turn to reload?
If your weapon has loading, you just can't shoot it the next turn.
Yeah, it's a full action to reload all weapons with loading.
Oh, do you need to actually spend the action to load it?
Yeah, on the cheat sheet it says it's a full action. To...
Right, yeah, so you'd have to spend a full action to reload it.
So, okay, so I can't like move then reload.
No, you're going to have to wait a turn to shoot that one again. I'd actually
Okay.
spend your... You wouldn't be able to attack in between.
Would I still be able to move though?
You can move, yeah.
Okay.
I think I might be worthwhile firing the drone out, and then that sort of takes things away from me. Yeah, we'll fire the.
Who are you firing the drone at?
Head it to the mech directly in front of me.
Oh
That
yeah,
one.
the one in 10x. Okay. Let's see. His evasion is 8. So 6, so you're not gonna have him. Navigating systems, blah 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 blah. Oh, its attacks cannot be dodged, they must be scrambled or jammed. So it's against my E defense, which is also 8. Okay, so no, it managed to like scramble, jam, flood the air with static. So your drone is going to miss.
Okay, I'm going to move into this.
I don't believe the drone is like a separate entity on the board, it's just kind of like hovering around you or whatever. I believe that's the description. Feel free to correct me if you look up otherwise. Okay, Cujo, who do you want to nominate to go next?
I think who's got the best shot for where.
I mean, you guys can ask to be nominated next, I don't think that matters.
Who would like to go next then for shot wise?
I can only shoot the drone.
Yeah, I think we all have to reload our weapons.
Just reading, I was gonna... Line of sight just means like as long as I can, just no obstacles in between,
Yeah,
right?
as long as you can see them, yeah. Sometimes there'll be stuff that's bigger than you between you and you won't be able to, you know, draw a line of sight. The guys that are up on the cliff, you can't draw a line of sight to. Unless you gain a height somehow by flying or whatever. So I'm going
was
to bombard
going?
again. Misses again. Direction 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So it's going this way, it's not going to hit anyone. Creating more cover for you. Okay, so Cujo, who did you nominate?
Anyone want to go particular?
Me.
On you go. Rob.
Alright, Sugar.
Sugar.
Sugar. I was just gonna put a drone since I'm right. Hold on. Cancel. I was gonna put a drone right here, like on this corpse's tank.
So the drone is a weapon that fires. It doesn't like deploy, I don't think.
I have turret drones, I thought.
Oh right, yeah. So then it acts as a reaction, I believe, or an attack.
Yeah, I think it
Sure.
attacks when an attack within like 10 range hits an enemy.
Yeah.
An allied character within 10 spaces of a turret drone makes a successful attack. The turret drone deals 3 damage to their target.
I mean, I know,
So I can't like deploy the drone.
no,
You
it's a weapon. It doesn't have like its own tile and stuff like that.
Oh no, he's talking about the turret drone, the one you set down, and but you have to be closer to set it down there.
No, yeah, just expend a charge to deploy a turret drone that attaches to any object or surface within sensor and line of sight. Gain the turret attack reaction when,
Right. Okay.
which
so
can
you,
be taken. Yeah,
Yeah. So you can place it within sensor range.
which is 4. Is that sensor range?
Sensors.
And then it just adds
10.
3 damage when anyone shoots nearby it.
Yeah. So you could place it within 10. I mean, if you want, because you're melee. I mean, that's quite close, yeah. If you want, because you're melee, you could like move and then use 2 actions to boost and then boost again to get close the distance and get close to them.
And then boost again. What do you mean by that?
So boost is just a quick action to use your movement. But so you've always got your free movement, but then you could use boost to move again.
So okay, so I can boost another 3 spaces.
Well, you can move your movement speed 3 times in total in a turn if you wanted.
Okay, I'm just gonna move right here. Behind behind this tree.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, that was just your
I'll
free
just put it
movement, so
right
that's
there.
fine. Right. Okay then. Let's see.
And then that's a quick action, so you still have another quick action.
To make a smaller one of you if I can.
Mm,
Not really. Which tile was it? This one?
Yeah. Yeah, that one right there. That's 10 away. Kind of in the open, but it looks like the defense has 10 evasion, 5 HP. I have 2 more left, 2 out of 3. I'm gonna end my turn.
You done? Nothing else? Have you got an action left, Joe?
Yeah, I have a quick action left, but
Okay, I think
don't
your quick
have-
action is left is what you need for the reaction fire from your turret drone anyway. So it effectively goes into Overwatch. That's how I think it happens.
Okay.
Okay, so you can nominate who goes next, but you have to do that right away. I'm going to try and fucking hit you again. With what is turned out to be the most useless weapon. Oh, 13! I finally hit you. Oh wait, I got the minus 1d6. Oh, it still hit you.
So wait, all the shots before have been even worse than they were.
Yes. This is explosive. You don't have any armor, do you, Prob?
Armor. No.
So you're going to take 5 damage. And there's nobody around you, so no one else is going to get hit. Oh, and you got to make a hull save.
Was that a
Where your hull is, you just roll your hull and you've got to make your save, which is 10.
where your hole is?
Oh, so you're now also prone. And there's going to be more of these things next. Just checking you weren't in cover. Okay, Prom, so you can nominate who goes next out of your team.
Who would like to go next? Hmm? I'm fine either way. Alex. Alright. Your turn.
Alright, I'll move here first.
Have you got a movement of 5?
Yeah, I have 2 points in agility.
Yeah. You're not always flying, are you?
Right, just most of the time.
Okay, because when you fly, you can only go in a straight line.
Yeah, but my I only fly when I'm boosting.
Okay.
And then as long as it's my turn, whenever I'm moving, I'm count as hidden.
God, it's gonna be so hard to fucking hit you guys. If you're in cover and you're hiding, that's like minus 2d6.
Here, I'll make it even harder for you, don't worry. I'm gonna shoot a smoke grenade.
Jesus Christ. Where are you putting it down?
Right there in front of this
Okay, so you're giving them more cover.
oh no, it's a range of 5, never mind.
I mean, yeah, you could put it between you and them, and it would give you cover. Additional cover.
So I will. Let me see how far away these guys are.
I'm gonna have to get fucking smoke tokens and drone tokens and tokens.
Yeah, probably.
Dog tokens.
Oh, these are some crappy smoke tokens they have available. Right. Okay, Jester, what are you doing?
I guess I'll just use my turn to stabilize so I can reload.
Okay, good. Bombardment. So let's split this. Go for Cujo. It's 13 plus 2 is 15, minus d6. It's 10. Your evasion, Cujo?
But extra cover, I've not because I'm in the tree.
Doesn't matter because it's arcing. It's like your howitzer, pretty much. Okay, so I'm going to hit you, so you're going to take 5 damage.
So evasion's 8, and I'm not
Yeah,
in
so
my
I beat
thing.
your evasion, so I'm going to hit you. So you're going to take 5 damage, and then you're going to make a hull save to see if you're prone. And then I'm going to make cover around you.
Right, take 5 damage, and what else I need?
A hull save. You need to make a 10 to stay on your feet. Now this could be a situation where your dog mod could come into play. Oh no, wait, we said that was agility checks, not hull.
That is agility, but I think I've got something for all of them. And see if that's a core system. That's not a core system thing.
You're a stable structure. Yes, to avoid prone. So do the hull save.
So 1 d20.
Yes, it has a 1d20, but you can just click on the hull thing. Your hull skill. There you go, 17, you're fine. Yeah, so I'll shake her around, lands directly on top of you, does a little bit of damage, kicks up dirt and stuff either side of you to create cover. But despite it being a thunderous earthshake around, you do not fall.
I think the reason these are so inaccurate is because if 2 of them hit us, we're just dead.
Yeah, probably. I mean, you're not dead, you take structure. Because you lose all your HP, and every time you lose all your HP, you lose a structure point, and then you roll. I mean, you could potentially blow up, but the chances of it happening are fairly low. So that was me, so it's going to be Rifle Jag.
Okay, the mech is still prone, right?
Yeah, so standing up eats your movement, your free movement.
Okay. Then standing up. Um. Let me measure something. Oh, one of the mechs is in rifle range.
Yeah.
So once again, the steady aim, adding 1 accuracy to the rifle.
So the steady aim will be negated by the soft cover.
Okay. Still, it's no negative accuracy then.
No, just standard shot.
Yeah. And shoot.
I'm pretty sure that hits. Evasion 8. Yep, so you're gonna hit him. What type of damage
That's
is that?
9 damage.
What
Type of damage, kinetic.
Okay, that's fine. 9. Ouch. Okay.
Yeah, it's a big rifle.
Yeah, you just see like a big chunk of it just kind of like. I'm trying to think what your bloody actual was like. It just punches like a massive hole in the shoulder of the mech. Probably taking like 3/4 of the mass of the mech is just like taken off as a big chunk.
Very nice.
Or is that like a structure? I don't know. You tear off a huge chunk anyway. And then you still have a quick action.
Cool.
No,
Sorry,
hang
what did
on.
you say?
You used the anti-material rifle last round, didn't you?
I cannot use it two times in a row.
It's got loading, so you would have to spend your full action to reload it.
Okay. But does it only have 1 round?
Yeah, anything with
yeah.
you can only attack with every other turn.
Oof, that's annoying. Okay, then no attack ever happened.
VHS rewind.
And I also don't have any other weapon that's in range, so all she would be doing is standing up this round.
Well, you can use your actions to move.
Didn't the standing up eat my move action?
It is your free movement, but you can use your 2 quick actions. Each of them can be a movement as well. It's the boost action.
How far does the boost take me?
Speed.
Okay. Then I just do that. That's 4 hexes. Yep.
Like I said, you can do it twice if you want.
Oh, so 8 hexes. Okay, yeah. Boost? Okay, I'm like a 1 hex out of range for my assault rifle.
I'm sure they're probably gonna move up. So, final bombard. Hang on, there's 4 of you. So 1, 2, 3. I must have done all my bombards. No, I got my last one. Aiming for Cujo. Oh yeah, that's not gonna hit. So that one is going to go off in this direction. Kick up some cover there. But you're all done now, so we're going to... I mean, these guys are just going to move up. May as well just fill this line here. Who is in range? Oh, hello, Riflejack. Okay, so anti-armor shot.
Oh god.
From Bravo Squad. Just checking, don't have to reload or anything. Nope. +1. Oh wait, I suppose plus 1d6. No, don't get a difference. Yes, the RPG rocket just whizzes by Riflejack and hits no one.
Less.
These guys. I guess. Because they can see the writing on the wall here.
Run, Forests, run!
Meanwhile, not going to want to get out of cover. Oh, it's a little too short. Yeah, I think here. Okay, back to you guys. So Riflejack, who's going next?
Who is the mech that was? Fuck. How do I ping again? Who was that mech?
Me.
Sugars.
Sugar goes next.
I'm gonna use my quick action point to stand up, right? And then
Your movement is to stand up. I moved within range of your turret, so your turret should have got a shot at me. If you want to shoot the turret gun. The drone turret.
yes, let me spin that real quick. Let's see. How does that work? The turret drone deals 3 kinetic to their target as long as it has long. So it just deals 3 damage.
Also just a flat 3. Oh, I think that's what he's
Yeah.
got as well.
Yeah, trigger an allied character within 10 spaces of a turret drone makes a successful attack. Effect, the turret drone deals 3 kinetic to their target as long as it has line of sight on their target.
This hasn't saved my damage, but he was down at 3 enemy, I remember, because it was 9 from last time. He has armor. So that means he's at 6, and then you took off 3, which is 1, takes me down to 5.
So would I be able to stand up and reload my gun in the same turn? Or would my gun already be reloaded?
Yes, so standing up uses up your free movement that you had.
Okay.
And then if you want to reload, that's a full action. That's all your action points.
Okay, so I just want to stand up and reload. I could yeah, I'll just stand up.
Okay, so you stand up, you reload your cyclone, and that's going to be it.
Yeah, this is... I assume the turret's range is 10?
It's... I mean, doesn't it say the thing? I think it's sensors.
It says on the page it's when an allied character within 10 of the
Yeah.
turret makes a successful attack, it attacks. And it just adds 3 damage to their attack.
Oh, okay, so it wouldn't have shot him anyway.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So it has to be
Alright, so
within
it's-
the...
alright,
now,
I thought it was Overwatch, it just like adds to an attack.
But now, if Riflejack shoots again, he should... The turret should help him.
Okay, so my turn. Let's see, I want to stop you from completing your mission, so I'm going to move these guys up. And then they're going to spend a full action doing something that you're not quite sure of. Oh no. Okay, so Sugar, who's next?
Cujo.
Trying to think. I could ram into that one and then attack it and take it down physically.
Go get him. Go get him.
Just still checking my weaponry for that type of...
So ramming as an action isn't a weapon. It's like it's a type of melee attack.
I've got a sergeant, a segment knife with overkill.
Yeah, which
Quite
is
careful with my health. I'm quite low on my health.
well, I mean, you've got all your structure points, so unless you're extremely unlucky, you're not going to go down and losing your first structure point.
Like,
You
where's
can
my-
also do repairs to help repair HP. So if you remember, you have your core bonus, your core system, which is the fuel injector thing. So that gives you plus 1d6 on attacks, checks, and saves for the rest of this battle. You can boost as a free action every turn once you activate that. And because you took the passive one, when you do it, you also restore all your HP.
Yeah, let's go for that then. We'll do that. Activate core system. I can use my boost and attack the one in front of me physically.
The question is, when you activate your core, does that use up a full action? Activate is a quick or a full, it doesn't say.
It's a protocol. You just have to activate it at the beginning of your turn before you do anything else.
So it doesn't count as an action at all?
No. And then it just adds 1d6 to all attacks, checks, and saves for the rest of the scene.
Yeah. I mean, really, you guys, there's no reason for you not to pop that at the start of the battle. Unless you're expecting a second battle immediately afterwards.
I can do that. I've also got a talent for lunge as well. So when I attack with an auxiliary melee weapon, you may fly up to 3 spaces directly towards a character before the attack. And the movement engagement, it doesn't provoke reaction.
Well, let's do, you activate your core thing first of all, so you recharge all your HP.
Okay.
I don't think anyone's been taking heat. I'm gonna look at that later. So then, once you've done that, you were not prone, so you have your movement. And if you're going for melee, you want to close that distance.
Yep. I was going to use my lunge thing.
Yeah,
talent.
so let's move first. So that's 4. That gets you here. Here, the one beside you. That one. Okay, so the lunge lets you move 3.
3 straight forward.
Oh, right, okay, so that's why you were there. Right, so your lunge just automatically gets you there as you make a melee attack, yeah?
Yep. I'll read the wording and double check it.
Are you attacking with your melee weapon, or are you attacking with just like smashing into them?
That's my auxiliary when using. So it's my sergeant, my segment knife.
Okay, so yes, it's a skirmish, so it's a quick action.
Yeah, the lunge is 3 towards a character. For attack, the movement is ignores engagement and does not provoke reaction.
Yeah, so he doesn't get to react or anything like that. Okay, yeah, so just click on the thing to roll your melee weapon, and then it's going to get an extra 1d6 from your core ability, but it's not going to need it because you're going to hit him with a 16 anyway.
Overkilled. Overkilled.
And you didn't roll a 1, did you? No.
No.
So it's just 3 damage.
Never rolled additional d6 or something. No.
For damage? I don't think so, unless it's got something.
It was the boost thing.
No, that gives you plus 1d6 to hit,
Alright, cool.
unless I'm wrong. Oh no, on all attacks. Yeah, not damage, just attack. Right, so you hit him for 3, he has 3 armor, so you're not going to do any damage to him. So you go to stab him and just scrapes and grinds against the armor of the bot. Yeah, but he is engaged now, so that's troublesome as well.
One don't damage this weapon. Any damage dice that lands on a 1 causes the attacker to take 1 heat as.
God damn, you just
Other than
completely-
overkill is.
You need to roll a 1 for overkill to matter.
Right. And that'll be all mine actions, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that sure is me now. Okay, so I need to get within Oh, perfect. This guy's going to move. He's going to shoot his flamethrower, which has a range of 5. Which is not going to hit you. Fuck. So I need to move again. I didn't want to be so close to you. Yeah, that'll do. So that's one action, and then this is an action. So this has a range of 5. And then it also goes 5 to the side. Which is also going to catch sugar. Because it's just a big massive cone of flame. And
Wait,
this
what?
is
Me?
+1 accuracy. Yeah, I can hit both of you with the cone.
Do I have to hack
Flame!
him and shut him off?
So that is 9 plus. Well, that's going to be negated by your cover. For that one, for you.
Sugar is safe.
And it's not going to matter for Rayful-Jacks, it's going to hit both of you. So both of you are going to take 3 burn damage.
But
So Rayful-Jack and Sugar.
Okay.
do I put this into my HP or?
Your HP, you lose 3, yes. And you count as burning. Which means you may take more damage when you start your turn. Or is it the end of the turn? There's one of the two. It's the end of the turn because you can spend an action to like put it out.
Both of us are burning?
Yes.
Oh.
Kujo, you get to nominate who goes next.
Oh, wait, and how much damage again? Sorry.
3 damage.
Isn't that almost full damage?
3? So NPCs just do a flat damage. They don't roll.
No, I mean that nearly fills my
Your HP.
structure damage. Yeah.
Okay, if you've ran out of HP, then you're going to mark 1 structure down.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't take structure until your HP is gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you would roll once you lose a structure to see what happens. Because sometimes a weapon can explode, or if you're really unlucky, you could explode.
That would indeed be unlucky.
Only for the people who have to clean out the mech.
Yeah.
I'm sure you won't feel a thing.
That's optimistic.
What the hell is the thing for burn?
Here, I got the page open, the book open, I could check.
I just want to know, I'm sure they take it at the end of the turn if they don't spend an action, but I don't know if it's a full or a quick. Kujo, you get to nominate who's next enemy.
Anderson, who's not got taken a turn yet.
The 3 of them.
I don't think I've taken a turn this one yet, have I?
No, you
don't
haven't.
think
Oh, Riflejack did.
I did as well.
Oh, so did Sugar, so yeah, so it's just Jester.
Right, Jester, on you go.
It's page 67, Dark,
Nice.
for a burn. Alright, so I'll activate the core systems thing.
Okay, so you're triggering it as well. That refills all your HP if you lost any.
I haven't gotten hit yet. If I miss on the one that's fighting Kujo, I have a chance of hitting him, don't I?
Yes.
It'll be fine.
At my discretion.
Alright then, before I move, I'll just shoot my anti-material rifle at this.
Okay.
Are they in cover? Or compared to me?
Which one are you shooting at, Alex?
He is not in cover, no.
He's shooting at this guy on the right.
Yeah, he's gonna shoot.
He should take damage from the turret then as well.
Yeah, he'll take 3 extra damage from that.
Yeah.
Well, that just negates the armor, so anything that Alex hits him with.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's one from the core system, one from the gun being accurate. And then since I'm using that protocol, you can only use one protocol, right?
I think so, yeah.
But I think that one does the same thing anyway.
Let's see if you hit him. Yeah, you go.
And then 9 with 3 from the turret.
So that's going to be 3 negated by his armor. And then you hit him for 6, and he has 6. So he goes critical and explodes. To a
And then
ball
another
of flame.
3 from the overcharged ammo.
Alright, yeah, so extra kill. Just kaboom.
Boom, headshot.
Just a clunk as it falls on one knee and the thing just explodes.
And then I'll move. So it's my free movement.
Was Cujo assisted by the turret
No, he's just
as
at range.
well? That's what I thought. I wasn't sure though.
He wasn't shooting it anyway, he was attacking it with melee.
And then the free boost from the turn, from the core system.
Mm-hmm.
Do these howitzers up here have a minimum range?
No,
Oh, so they can just shoot right next to themselves.
they could shoot, yeah. But they would be damaging themselves if they hit, probably. Well, no, they can't do Shuriken again anyway. You would need to, I mean, you can't just go for this cliff, because I think you can go, like...
Yeah, as long as I'm not in the air, I can I can fly.
Yeah, you jump. Well, I mean, you could just jump. When you move, you can go, like, 4 up, as well as 4 across.
Yeah, because I have the jump jet also.
Yeah, which gives you even more movement.
But I'm gonna use my quick action to hide in these trees.
Okay.
I'm not sure what I would do, what I would roll for hiding.
I don't think you roll for it, do you? It's just an action to hide.
Yeah, it says quick action, hide, attempt to hide. It doesn't.
Yeah, you can just see you hide there because you're out of sight anyway. Fortunately, I can use a flamethrower while in melee. So, Cujo. Let's see if I can actually burn you. Oh, that definitely hits you. So, Cujo, you're going to take 5 damage. And you're also burning.
Where'd I put that? To put it in the heat or something?
No, but you're just take off your HP. I just got to remember that you're
I
burning.
did an HP.
I think we have an icon in this somewhere for burning.
Yeah, so it says as long as you're not engaged, out of line of sight and in cover, you can hide.
Yeah. I mean, it's easy to remember. Everyone's burning except Jester. Right, I've already fired all my artillery. Those guys moved, so it's back to you guys. So Jester, you get to nominate who's first.
I guess Cujo can go first.
Well, I'm engagement with.
You're engaged, yes, because you're in melee with him. So, I mean, you probably just well stabbing him.
Yeah, I'm just. Let's just go stab then.
Do a robot sumo sleeplex.
Wow, you do not do a lot of damage with that weapon. Oh, it only does D3?
What?
Okay. You can't hurt him with that weapon, because he has 3 armor. And unless you're ignoring armor with it, you can't hurt him.
Alright, that doesn't help.
But-
Realise that.
What weapon is he using?
His segment knife. It only does up to 3 damage.
Right, if I knew it did that, I would have just done something different weapon. What weapon can I use? Can I use my rifle in close combat, things like that? No.
You can grapple.
Yeah, you can like grab him and punch him and ram him and stuff. You have to like, I think he gets like a reaction shot at you if you try to leave the engagement range to shoot him. You can only use certain weapons when you're in engagement range with the target that you're engaged with. Things like shotguns, flamethrowers.
Yeah, or you can use a full action to escape, but that'll take your movement.
Would I be able to use momentum talents when you boost your next ram before you start your next game is +1d6 and knocks your target back to additional spaces?
Yeah, but that's
I
just...
boosted last turn, that's why, so I wasn't sure.
Right, if you rammed him, it would knock him back further. I mean, that's all that sounds like it does.
I was thinking what's the best way to ram him out there and then blast him.
That's if you want to put distance between you, you ram him to like knock him. I mean, you can knock him prone and then he needs to spend his movement getting up. But I mean, you could just like smack him. He's, you know.
How much damage with a smack thing? That's what I'm trying to work out.
Improvised attack. Could also grapple him as well. Attack 64, melee attack. Okay. So melee ignores cover. I don't see how much damage it does.
No knife was useless when it rammed into him in the first place. I would have shot him. Yeah.
Do you have a shotgun?
No, I don't. I've got a rifle. That's what I'm thinking. All the options.
Do you have a brawler talent or anything like that? Because that would give you extra, I think.
Yeah. Well,
What talents you got?
my talents are hunter, walking armory.
Well, yeah, I mean, read them and see if they apply. Right, improvised melee attack is a full action.
Right.
It ignores the armor.
Right.
I can't see
One.
anything about how much fucking damage it does though.
My talent hunter has got the ability to lounge. When you attack with an auxiliary
The
melee
lunge, yeah.
weapon, fly up to 3 space directly towards the target. That movement ignores engagement. Armament, you can carry supply custom ammunition that can be used in all main range weapons. And Juggernaut is momentum when you boost your next ram before the start.
Yeah, so it's a ramming run, but yeah.
1d6 and knocks your target back to additional spaces.
I can't find anything about how much damage an improvised attack does.
You'll probably find it, but it'll end up just being 1d3.
Yeah, I feel like that's probably right.
Yeah, you just have to use a full action to escape. Or, yeah, ram him.
Ram him down, then after I can shoot him afterwards.
Charge!
Let's go ram style. Okay, so what would be to a ram? Don't any of my pilot triggers would actually do anything, so.
I think ram is a quick action. So ram is a melee attack with the aim of knocking target down and back. So you make a melee attack against him. If success, he's knocked prone, and you can choose where you knock him back 1 space. But melee attack is just going to be the D20, I believe.
Well, I better using the, as I said, it's a quick action because after that I can just shoot him with my gun afterwards.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I'll push him out so he's in the open.
So D20. Okay, so you have. So which hex do you want to knock him into? You can knock him to adjacent space. Just straight back one.
Yeah.
And then your Juggernaut means he goes back an extra 2. Yeah?
Yeah, I think it's that. Just like check. Yeah, he goes that this turn, gain 1d6 and knock your target back to not additional 2 spaces.
Yeah, so you definitely got him and you knocked him back 3 spaces. Okay, so that was the ram, and that's a quick action. So you've got 1 quick action left, plus your movement.
Right, we'll shoot him out then. That's probably the best thing.
Give him the old what for.
Just whack him and shoot him.
Definitely hits him. 5 damage. Just trying to think here, I can't fucking count. I also won't fucking update. Yes, okay, so yeah, you do a little bit of damage to him.
And does
Oh,
it bad
reliable
damage
two.
inherit other tags such as AP and base damage type, but not tags. This requires a hit such as knockback. But something else was reading it.
So he is prone as well, because you rammed him. Which would have given you another 1d6 to hit, so you very definitely hit him. But it doesn't do a great deal of damage.
Nah, I've got my movements.
So you got your movement, yes. You can also boost as a free action as well, because you activated your fuel injection.
Don't let you get a flamethrower on me again, that's like it.
If I was nice, I would remind you what the range was in the flamethrower, but I'm not nice. That's
He's just a friendly dog!
up to you to remember.
I mean, it says in the roll it's 5 squares.
Quiet you! What are you doing? Whose side are you on anyway?
The fun side, of course.
I will remind you guys as well, there's actually 3 humans standing in that bloody mess of carnage there.
Yeah, I'm standing over here watching them. Just-
Right, Cujo, come on, you moving?
Yeah, I'll move back. Probably the best.
Come here, Cujo. Come here.
I mean, you can shoot again, you know that, right? No, you can't, because you've only got 1 action. Yeah, you could shoot again.
You could also overcharge to shoot again.
I thought I could shoot a shot and ram. I thought it was my 2 actions for that, so I've got no movement left.
Well, but overcharge means you just get a heat instead of in addition to getting a new quick
Yeah.
action.
No, you're right,
Or
I was thinking you had an action done, yeah. But
There's
yeah,
also
you can
Everest.
overcharge to take heat for it, but I mean, there's just really not much need to it.
Everest also has initiative, so you can use a quick action as a free action once per scene.
I think I'm probably better holding back a bit and then try and set up for repair or something.
Okay, but like you said, oh, I didn't realize that on the initiative. Okay, so you could do 1 more action as a free action. You can only do it once in this battle, but you can do that as well. So that could be a shoot if you want.
Right, so I can shoot still again.
You could shoot stuff, yeah.
Probably better just trying to shoot then.
You can also do
I can
tech
shoot the same weapon
attacks.
twice, can
What's that?
I can shoot the same weapon twice.
Yeah, I don't see why not, unless it says it's loading or something.
Nah, it doesn't say anything.
It's gonna be minus 1d6 because he's you got. No, that's arcing. No, that's your assault rifle.
That's a rifle.
You're gonna go down to 14. That's still gonna hit him, and that's 4 damage. So
Special arm. Can I use my special ammo in actually in this shot?
what's your special
At
armor?
limit
set?
of 60. Once turn you attack with a main range weapon, you may expend a charge one of the following effects. I can give it Thumper. The attack gains knockback and deals explosive damage. Shock. The attack deals energy damage. Choose one target by the attack. Or Mag. One charge attack gains arcane and deals kinetic damage. Nah, I don't need any of those. So
Yeah, the damage type shouldn't matter against him. He doesn't have any resistances.
Yeah, the other stuff's only if he's got any adjacent characters, then it's worthwhile using that ammo. Yeah, it's just standard shot then.
Yes, so that was 4 damage. Makes the armor. It's going to take this much HP. Kujo's turn. That's out of range there. That's out of range. So you're hidden, Jester.
Yep, I'm hiding in the trees.
I take it as like a -1 accuracy to hit you.
So
Hidden. Let's see.
other characters
Well, I
in
can't-
Goring Gate
oh,
if you walk are hidden, if assumed.
Okay,
you are
yeah, I can't target you. I only know your approximate location.
Yeah, so if you have things that just target the area, you can target around, but they'll have less accuracy.
Yeah. God damn it, you're like rape save, mate. I can't fucking shoot you.
It doesn't help with Infiltrator. As long as I'm hidden,
Mhm.
as long as I start and end hidden, you can't tell where I went.
Oh, that's me, never mind. He's dead.
And as long as it's not the end of my turn, I can just run in front of someone, shoot them, and then go back into hiding.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, okay, so I'm looking at use them. Well, let's focus fire on poor Kujo. He possibly could hit you. That does hit you, barely. So Kujo, you're going to take another 5 HP damage.
Yeah.
I can't do the... Oh, I can see if I can get Chaos Shaker back. No. You've still got HP left, Kujo, yes?
Yeah, still got 4 HP.
Okay, so Kujo, nominate who goes next.
Who's not gone yet? Everyone's not gone yet, have they?
No, only you.
Been like probably Tarlock, you can go next, not sure.
Riflejack.
I don't know your character call name. Riflejack.
Okay. How far is the other one away?
It's dead too, isn't it?
No, that one's alive.
Yeah. 20 hexes. You know what it means.
It's a big flashy weapon.
Yes. Taking aim, so +1 accuracy, unless it's in cover or something.
I don't think there's any trees between you and it. That looks clear to me.
Isn't he knocked
Okay.
down as well?
Oh yeah, he's prone, so you get an extra accuracy.
So 2 accuracy. And aim for the head.
Should really stood up that turn.
Wow.
Wow.
6.
Yeah, you missed.
Fucking hell.
Zoom. But you, I mean, you can shoot that again.
Again?
Yeah. Because it's only one quick action to shoot it. Oh no, wait, sorry, it's loading. You can't. Sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
To be honest. If you have another weapon, you could shoot that one though.
No, not at 20. I have one at 10.
Right, okay.
Well, there's some soldiers over here still.
Are they at... No.
Yeah,
there's
these 3 at the front are.
there's still 3 soldiers alive there.
Yeah, these 3 guys are hiding in all the rubble and bodies.
And then these
Ah.
guys are all up here just probably sabotaging everything.
They've
So I
definitely got
will-
hardcover because they're just like covered in corpses and shit.
Okay, so I will shoot those here where
Right.
the arrow is pointing with the assault rifle.
Okay, so -2 accuracy because it's hardcover.
Mm-hmm. No, actually, I get only -1 accuracy because stable and steady is still active.
Yeah.
Assault rifle. Shoot.
Definitely hits them.
Okay, 6 kinetic damage.
One of the guys there next is just a pile of mist.
Well, all 3 of them are going to be dead because that's 6 damage. There's only 3 guys.
Poor guys.
A kinetic, so it's not even like an explosion. It's just thoop, 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 just turning them into chunky salsa.
What are they even doing fighting Max as infantry?
Like,
Like, at what point in their lives do they decide, yes, I want to die?
this is a good idea.
The turret helps also.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
there's an extra 3. He's already dead. It's just like all this gore and blood getting fucking kicked up from the fucking bullets. Alright, well, thanks for reminding me. So this mech's going to stand up.
No, we reminded him.
Trying to help you.
I'm smelling blood with Cujo, honestly.
I just realised the skill I could have used last time would have been brilliant, but never mind.
So that gets me there, and then... I need to check if NPCs can overcharge.
Everyone just wanted to shoot the dog.
Well, I mean, I know he's... Oh wait, he recharged his HP, but I don't know that. Non-player cards in net combat, that didn't even fucking tell me that. Oh, 280, I put in 380. Blah 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 blah. I don't think I can. No, I can't. Let's see what my sensors are. Not that great. Oh, you lucky bastard. Movement. Move. Yeah, I'm just gonna move again. Right. Okay, so Rifle Jack. Who's next?
Cujo.
I've been this
Really?
far.
Cujo's the one who said you could go.
You go. No,
Yeah.
you go.
And now he goes.
Like, there's only one left, it's not been this far.
Sugar or Jester? They haven't gone.
Ah, then Sugar.
So how does my healing work? Do I
If you-
just activate it? Or
Well,
do
you
I have
could
to
activate
move?
your core fuel injection system and that will heal all your HP. You can do it once per battle.
Yeah, so I only have 2 HP right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and activate that.
Okay, so you'll also get 1d6 to attacks and stuff like that. And you can take a boost as a free action. So you're getting a free movement every turn as well. Or an extra free movement, I should say.
So I can move 4 instead of 3, basically, right?
No, I mean, you can do your movement twice for free.
Oh, okay, so I can move 3 and then another 3. Okay,
Yeah.
got you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I believe I am also reloaded as well.
I believe that is right.
I'm gonna shoot this guy with.
Yep, he's in soft cover. Actually, do you have line of sight to him? Do you need line of sight with that gun?
I don't believe so.
No, you don't have line of sight to him because you're like 3 trees between you and him.
Oh, okay. What's accurate hex made was weapon? Okay.
Accurate just gives you an extra d6. Plus you have another d6.
So that I guess instead of shooting. 10 right there. Oh, I guess I'll just put another turret right there.
I think you've only got 1 turret.
I have 3.
Oh, did you take 3? Okay.
Yeah, it said on my sheet I had charges 3 out of 3.
Sure.
Limited. Wait, was that?
Yeah, limited means you have 3 charges, so you can use it 3 times.
Here, yeah.
Yeah, right there.
And
No,
then,
no, right here. Right here.
And then you've got another action.
Can I... Are the bombard cannons, are they manned by people or are they like AI?
Their artillery, they'll have people manning them, but yeah, they're not separate. But you can... Do you have line of sight? I don't think you have line of sight to one. Hang on.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if there's like some computer stuff.
Oh, you'd
going
have
on.
a line of
Like,
sight to that one.
Would I be able to like attempt to hack anything over there?
I'm sure they're outside your sensor range.
Okay. I'm gonna end my turn.
Well, I mean, you had the quick action left, so you could take that as an Overwatch if something like triggered within range of a quick action.
Okay, yeah, I'll do an Overwatch.
I'm not sure you have a weapon that would work for that anyway, but still. Okay, so this one went. They're dead. That one went. I think they've got plenty of time to do that thing they were going to do, so I'm going to try and... Fuck, you're all refilled, didn't you? God damn it. You just get way too much life.
Well, some of us do.
Move for Cujo just out of spite. That's not going to hit you.
Could you lose again?
What am I doing? That is not Earthshaker. Oh, but I get Earthshaker back for next time. Okay, you guys. So, Sugar, you can nominate Jester. He's the only one left.
Yeah, Chester.
Alpha Jester's hidden beneath a giant break.
There was no camouflage cover.
Inconspicuous. Okay, so you pop out hiding and do what?
I'll first boost over here with my free boost.
Okay.
Entering line of sight or moving doesn't stop. Enemies freely. You can hide in plain sight. Okay.
You going to melee them or?
Yeah, I'm gonna boost up to them and then just
Thermal pistol.
Yep, thermal pistol.
2 damage, yeah.
Yeah, it's just 2 burn damage and it has that punch through.
What are the green tiles behind the cannons?
Those are the orbital cannons, the things that you are trying to take control of. I've handily coloured them differently so you don't get confused.
And blow them up on accident.
Yeah, you did 2, so that's 8.
And then I'll move over here next to this ion cannon.
And you can move out of engaged without triggering anything. He doesn't have any action left, I mean, he can't do anything.
That was my free action. And then my first quick action.
No, but it's because you left engagement with him. But he can't do a well, the other guy could do a reaction actually. But that's fine, I'm not going to. Right, okay.
Yeah, but since I attacked, I'll have to hide again.
So you're hiding again? I only know where you are approximately. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll hide for now. And
Where'd you go?
Where did he go?
somewhere where this big giant circle is.
Yeah, so I believe you are within my sensor range, so I can do like a spot, and that will tell me where you are, yeah.
Yeah.
So sensors. What do I need to beat? Probably electronic defense, yeah.
I don't know. Let's look at the handy dandy.
Yeah, try to find the fucking actions. 68.
Alright, hitting characters can't be targeted by hostile attacks or actions. Don't cause engagements.
Yeah, it's search.
Enemies.
So search, you attempt to identify hidden targets. Choose character within sensors. Contested systems check against your agility. So you make an agility check for me. Against my systems.
Oh, take that 6 off, so it's only 14 or 16.
Well, your 14 still beats my 12, so I do not detect you. Actually, second time's not any good because then I can't get you
And you can't
anyway.
just do a bombardment.
I can't even target you. I guess I can't shoot you anyway.
Yes, I'm somehow very good at hiding like a 2-story tall mech.
Well, you're hiding behind the power plant, so I wouldn't. So I mean, it kind of makes sense. It also makes sense I wouldn't want to target her because I don't want to destroy the power plant. Yet.
You said destroy the power plant, eh?
Well, your mission is to not destroy the power plant, to take control of it. I'm just going to shoot Sugar.
What? Don't shoot Sugar. Sugar did nothing wrong.
Oh. Even if I roll a 6 here, I will hit you. So
Ah,
You-
come on. You shot Sugar?
you are going to
Come
take
on.
5 damage.
Ah,
And
fuck,
Rifle
not
Jack
again.
is 1 tile away from getting the blast damage.
Plus.
So I took 5 damage, so I'm at 7 health.
Yeah, the heating's ridiculous, man. Okay, so who's next for you guys?
I think how four of us, so it's reset now.
It can't be reset, is it?
Yes,
Yeah.
next turn.
Okay, so it's me still.
Jester's the last person.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
shoot Jester again.
Alright, Sugar got shot. Sugar can go first.
Sorry, I'm gonna shoot Sugar again.
Wait, what?
Yeah, good guys
Go
to
after
do stuff.
Cujo.
I was going after Cujo, but now I'm going after you.
I'm feeling targeted.
9, your evasion's 8, right? So you're going to take another 5
Yeah.
damage.
What? Okay.
So that means he has to roll for structural damage.
No, he's doing it 2 now, because he had 7, yeah?
Yeah.
And these guys can't... Right, so even though you're hidden, if my guys were standing 1 tile away from you, you're fucking hidden, I can't target you. Right? That's dumb as shit.
I think if they're next to me, they can. Let's. It doesn't make sense. Let me look at it again. Alright. Hidden characters can't be targeted by hosts or don't cause engagements. Enemies only know their approximate location. Attacking, forcing saves, taking reactions, using boost.
Yeah, so I
and
could use like a cone, a flamethrower, or artillery or something like that. But my soldier guys who are standing like 10 feet away from you can't shoot.
Yeah. You can't target me, but you can. Anything that hits an area can hit me. Unless they search for me. But covers, so if they search for me and one of them's next to me, they can see me out of cover, so I'm not hidden anymore.
Yeah, but I have to spend an action doing that.
Yeah, so you'd have to move them next to me first. But that would count as I can retaliate because they're in engagement range.
Okay, so what is going to happen instead is these guys are not going to do that. These guys, oh, can you see these guys? No, because the power plant's in the way. Okay, it's your guys' turn again.
Alright, so I guess it's Sugar's turn now, since he got shot twice.
Oh, Sugar's turn. I got 2 HP. Yeah, hold on, I got an idea.
You can repair as an action, like do repairs on yourself.
I can do another repair?
It's not an auto repair that you have to roll for it, and you have to spend
Oh,
action.
okay. Okay, let's attempt that roll. What do I roll
This is
here
a
for
full
that?
action.
Can I use my bonus point, my quick actions, and whatnot, to move? Or can I not
Yes,
move at
you can do
all?
them like before or after or whatever as well.
Okay, I wanna heal first to figure out where to roll for it.
Stabilize is what it's called.
Stabilize.
So it's a full action. You mark one of your repairs off, and you restore all your HP. As I said, the player guy does have an insane amount of like life.
What do I roll here? My
You don't need to roll it. I thought it was a roll. You don't. It's just a
Oh,
stabilize
okay.
action. So you just mark off one of your repairs. I think you used to have like 5 repairs.
Yeah, 0 out of 5, so now I'm 1 out of 5, and then
Yeah.
is my HP back to 12, or?
Yeah. So you have fucking
Nice.
6 full heals every battle at the moment. You're not
And I
gonna
can
die.
use my... I believe I have 2 quick actions, so...
That uses up your 2 quick actions.
Oh, so I can't move at all.
Yeah, you can. You've got your movement and you have your free boost.
So I can... Okay, so I got... I have the other 3 as well.
And to think I was worried that this battle might not go on long enough.
And then it is Cujo's turn.
Cujo.
Right, let's. Can I
Is he
make
golly?
policy to repair?
You want to do the repair?
I'll do a repair.
Okay,
I mean,
so that's a stabilized action. So you mark off a repair, restore all your HP, and then you've just got your movement and your free boost.
So no attacking or anything.
No, not if you use your stabilize for that.
Can I use my Type 3 Project Shield? Basically, I nominate a character within line of sight, all ranged and melee combats, all ranged or melee attacks that they make against you are against them get a +2 disadvantage.
Does it have a range, or is it just line of sight?
Line of sight just says.
Okay, so who are you nominating? I think you can only see Sugar.
It's to your characters, I think. If I get the.
I thought you said
Oh, wait,
allied,
what did
no?
I get?
Your unless I read it, your mech has
Which system?
nominate a character. It says nominate system 3.
Okay, that they make against you, or that you make against them against +2 disadvantage.
That's only if you're attacking them now.
Yeah, so you would also have +2 disadvantage shooting at them.
Right. I was just going to use it in your mech again in front of me. That's why.
Okay, yeah, but I'm just saying, like, you're making it harder for you to kill him afterwards as well.
I think my other team will probably have him killed by then, but it just stops him from getting to me.
You've got tons of life. I don't know what you're worried about. You just recharged.
A turret will block any armor that he has.
Yeah, and the turret's going to help you kill him as well. Numerically, you're probably better off just shooting.
Oh,
We get one turret.
When you get your turn again, you get to shoot him. Yeah. So
yeah,
you
we'll just then just like. Oh,
you get 2 movements. You can move further away from him.
I think we're gonna start moving closer around because we gotta get the other guys further ahead. And these turret things as well.
Well, yeah, I mean, just move.
Yeah, the 8 is that move, yeah. I covered that tree. Alright, that's me.
Right, you have a free movement as well.
So I'm in R4.
Right, so while he does that, I'm going to shoot again. Sugar.
Yo.
Stay like that.
It's 8. I'm going to miss you. So Cujo, who goes next?
Maybe let Sugar go. I think the way he's going.
I'll let you go.
He went first.
Oh yeah, Sugar went first. Losing track here. Jester, on you go.
Should we just have it in a set order once the turn starts so we don't lose track?
It's up to you guys. Do whatever you like.
Or do we need a little like tooltip on the side to see who's gone already?
No, just
Right, so Jester, come on.
Alright, so I don't see these soldiers here anymore, so... What is the pilot's movement speed?
It should tell you under your pilot tab. He has his own movement.
Okay, yeah, I see it. I guess I'll use my free action to get out of my mount, out of a dismount.
Okay, so you pop out.
And then I'll use the mobility suit to this first bombard cannon. I can't move that, it's not my token. But yeah, I'll just move next to it here while hiding from where I think the soldiers are. And then I want to try to use one of my thermite charges to... Let me pull it up really quick.
Guessing your sabotage comes into this.
Yeah. Alright, so thermite is it's got range 1.
Yep.
Must be remotely detonated as a quick action.
Yep.
Affected characters must succeed an engineering save or take 3 energy armor piercing. Thermal charges automatically hit objects, dealing 10 armor piercing.
So it's an engineering save for the bombards, yeah.
Yeah, so for people it'd be 3. Since it's an object that can't move, it's 10.
It does not make it. So it's how much damage?
Since it's an object, it's 10.
Is it a blast?
Yeah, but it's remotely detonated, so I'll set it and then run away before using it.
yeah.
That would be wise, because it explodes. How much is it blast?
10.
No,
It's
what's
got-
the radius?
1.
Okay, so it misses the orbital cannon.
Yeah, just barely.
Okay, yes,
You
that
know.
one's dead. Kaboom.
Did I see the soldiers over here while I was doing that?
Nope, you did not see them anywhere.
The second group of soldiers is gone. I think they might have gone inside one of the buildings.
Blow it up.
Do you guys want to come back and finish this next time?
Yeah, I need to get up in like 7 hours, and
it's-
I'm
it's
like
late.
already.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was
it
gonna
was
ask
fun
you.
though.
Just so you guys know, I forgot I'm not gonna be here next Sunday. I've got a wedding on. I forgot about.
That's fine. We know what you're going to do.
Hey,
Got a pretty good idea what Kujo's doing.
But how can I tell Cujo that he's a good boy or go fetch and stuff?
Good boy, good boy.
Son Fanny's housey dogs.
Okay, yes, there's a valuable experience for how long a battle can go on for. Reminding me why I don't like crunchy games.
Or just accidentally call Cujo Wolfgang. Hmm.
Right, okay, yeah, so we know everything is. Jester's the only one that's taken a turn this turn.
Yeah.
Right, okay. I'll put that in Discord or something. Actually, I'll write it here on the fucking Roll21. Okay, guys, thanks for that. I will get you next week.
Alright, later.
Yeah, see ya.
He's after.